All right, we are live.
Woo!
It's exciting.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Path folk.
Oh, it's all the people that I always see every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Miss all of you. I see Rachel every day.
Yeah.
True.
Okay.
True. Yeah, it's been
One
Hello,
person.
it's been how many weeks since we've seen each other in person?
Oh my
Lot.
god, I don't even know.
A lot.
That's true.
Too many.
Too many. Yeah, definitely too many.
All right. Well,
Hello,
yes.
Pathfolk, yes. Welcome to the Find the Path Ventures Twitch stream. Welcome back, I suppose, maybe for some of you.
Yeah,
Since
true.
we've already done one of these before, and by we I mean Jess and Jordan, or myself, possibly if I'm using the royal we.
But surprise,
That's not true.
we're all here today.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yay!
It's not really a surprise.
That's
I
what
mean,
we announced it.
We
a
did.
while
We did
ago.
Yeah.
say it was gonna be all of us.
Surprise.
If you don't follow our social media, but somehow still found this, surprise.
Surprise. We're here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and transition us over to our game.
All right.
Mhm.
Time for murder. Time for murder.
Yes.
Well, hopefully...
Not.
I mean, we'll find out.
But if anybody has any questions or comments in the chat too, feel free to add that in. Let us know. We'll be monitoring it as best we can.
Yeah.
You know.
Also, feel free to join and play in the audience. So the room code's up on the screen, GDJY. We've also turned off filtered the majority of the USA-centric questions, just in case you're not from the US.
And that's probably gonna mean we're gonna get a lot of these wrong.
I don't know. We know things.
I mean, I guess on 100% of these questions anyway. So.
That's a relative term as far
I mean,
as
the whole
knowledge.
point
Yeah.
is that nobody gets all of these.
Oh no, for sure.
The whole point
The
is
whole
you
point is-
you have to die, apparently. Like, everybody has to
Nobody
die.
gets out alive.
Well, usually.
Well, I mean, we're supposed to die.
Oh,
One person makes it out alive.
Yes, only
Hopefully.
Well,
Place-
the audience always makes it out alive, but
one. It's
That's
true.
true. So technically speaking, you, one person that has joined the audience so far, you're the real winner.
That guy.
Well done.
Nice
Okay.
work. All right.
Are we beginning?
Yeah,
Are
let's
we- okay, I guess
let's
we're doing a
go.
thing.
The code's gonna stay on, so if you join late or you're still working on it, like that code will still be there.
It'll
I think it's
still
in the
work.
corner.
Yeah.
I see
All
one
right.
person's in the audience. So at least one
So
person's
I'm gonna
got
go
it.
ahead and get us started.
Get it together.
Get it together. All right, everyone. I'm gonna keep the code off for our viewers for a second, so that
We can all
we get
hop
to
in.
be in the room.
I unfortunately am not looking at the game, so I have to actually go look at Jess's computer. So
I am now the VIP. I have the power.
Probably best you do anyway.
wait 1 sec. Oh,
I
Bill,
control the
Ross.
horizontal and the
Alright, got it.
vertical.
Ooh, I got the heart again.
what am I?
Woo!
Oh, Jordan got the fish this time.
Jordan is a fishy.
I got the cowboy hat.
I am Majesta. All right.
Are we sharing it with the path folk out there now?
Yeah, it's out there.
Yes. So,
Cool.
So sorry guys.
Alright.
Sorry,
people-
audience person, you have to join again because life is hard.
Yeah, somebody on Reddit was asking like, what would I cut if I put this on YouTube? That.
Yeah, the misstep.
the missteps and stuff. Like that's the only stuff I really want to cut.
Alright.
Yes.
Alright, I think everyone's in, so let's go on ahead and get this party started. So I just hit this everybody's in button.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, there's a
So now
countdown.
it worked. So apparently it
That's
just
good.
didn't want to work for me.
Nope, it didn't like you. All right, time for the intro.
Video game exposition up 200%.
Oh no.
That's
Oh man,
This
I
game
love
is
Heather's
so
little
funny.
guy.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's pretty awesome.
Number one dad?
Oh,
What? Oh man.
murder memories. Oh.
Murder
Stickers.
Uh-oh.
Oh man,
Oh,
Devil in
man.
the White City. That's a good book.
Yeah, apparently it's overdue. As a librarian, I find this greatly offensive.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die.
You first,
Always.
though. Until you return that book.
Welcome to Trivia Murder Party.
Have I never
Sorry,
noticed
we're
that
out
it
of
has the
words, but we have
Shining.
plenty of
floor
words
pattern?
for
The Shining.
This is just the sequel.
Yeah.
Survive. Also,
I
if
see.
you have any feedback on the hotel
Yeah, it's just
side
this
of
one. So
things,
we have
please
played
pull me
Trivia
aside
Murder Party
during the
1.
game.
This is
I'm all
2.
ears. All right. First question.
All right.
Right.
All
When the
right.
moon hits your eye like a big
We
pizza
got-
pie.
Ah.
What is that?
Oh, hey, one I actually know. Good
Use
gracious.
the device to answer the question.
All right.
That means the
So,
audience too.
and if
And
you're
the
just now
correct answer
joining,
is-
the stuff to join is down at the bottom corner of the screen, so you can.
Hey, look at us.
Hey.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look at us.
I'd have been really sad if anybody got that wrong.
Let's try another one.
Because
I mean, not
that's a
everyone's
pretty
gonna
popular
know that
song,
song.
right?
Which of these is a lizard?
That seems like too simple of a question.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Lord.
Oh, I know this one.
What?
I
Druid
don't.
facts, go.
Druid
Yeah,
facts,
this is
deploy.
totally a druid fact.
I'm pretty sure I got this one wrong, guys.
I'm guessing. I have no idea.
Yeah.
As people from Texas, I'm
Actually,
ashamed of all of you.
Yeah, if you don't get this right, guys.
I'm not from Texas. I was born in Los Angeles.
You know what? Whatever.
We don't have lizards.
Follow me.
I was raised by Midwesterners.
Okay, so wait, the horned toad is actually a lizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little.
13.
Ah.
The hairdryer
I did not know
So
that.
Sorry.
cute.
I
They're
did
very
not know
cute.
that one iota.
They're very. We'll find a picture for you later.
Defend yourself from ESP. Type in
Uh-oh.
an answer that fits this
Oh,
category.
wait.
Uh-oh.
Everyone else will answer too.
Oh no, do we have to
Okay,
pick
we're gonna answer.
Matches you.
Um,
You die,
I have to pick something that you guys have picked too?
including any potential mind readers.
All right, let's see what happens.
I put one.
Alright, I hope I pick the same.
Wait.
I hope
were
I don't
you
have to
picking
type
a
it the same.
category, or what?
No, a person,
A member
Oh,
of
I
the
did
Fellowship of the
wrong.
Ring.
and you have to
Oh.
do
Alright.
one.
Please, you guys put in.
A member of the Fellowship of the Rings from the Lord of the Rings.
Now, let's
Come
see if there
on.
are any matches.
Oh god, no.
Oh
I-
yeah!
Someone actively
Yeah!
contributing to murder.
Already
Man.
recording our minds are becoming as one.
Whoever's in the audience
I
is doing
almost
great.
put Frodo also, but I was like, no, I'm gonna do Sam because somebody's gonna think Sam's cooler. The real hero of that story.
Sam is the real hero.
Sam is the real
Exactly,
hero.
totally.
Who's the real
He
hero?
really
Hey!
We're tied.
Surprise!
Welcome to the
man.
audience.
You have to drop
Woo!
out.
Welcome,
Keep
audience
playing and
members.
you
Two
jump
new
like
people.
Oh wait, we died.
Force and win the game.
Were we not supposed to pick the same
Oh,
people?
my life
Also,
force.
there's an
No, it's
audio
supposed to be
No, you
different.
didn't want the
If
same
they
one.
survive,
Oh, oops.
you die.
Oh
God.
You can join the audience
Um,
anytime.
no! The audience is gonna kill us
so
by
we have to actually be
existing.
against the audience? This isn't fun. I like collaborative games better. Why can't we all just get
Roots
along?
of suffering.
Too late,
Wrong
we got
game.
to move it.
The root of suffering?
Oh,
Oh, like the actual root of suffering.
Oh, wow.
Ah.
Oh, hell.
I took
I don't
Latin
know.
in, like
I
in
just
middle
Sad that
school.
my mind
Honestly,
immediately
not
went
sure.
to the Star Wars, like, fear leads to bloody, bloody, bloody.
Yeah, that's what. I did.
My
Think.
high school Latin class paid off.
Hey, I guess right.
It's time.
Yep, I'm just sucking this up.
Oh well,
I'm
it is what it
good at
is.
Trivia games, but this
There's
is
no
weird.
movies yet.
Welcome
Yeah.
back to the killing room.
Oh, right. I'm better with movie trivia.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, no, Rick.
In love with my new minigame?
Oh man,
Oh,
this one is
no.
awful.
You're going to
Oh,
drop down
no.
this
Oh,
one
no.
and try to avoid the death zones. You know what? We need some death zones. Hey,
Don't
you.
hit the
Oh, I
death
get to
zone.
pick. This.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bum, bum, bum.
It also. Do each of us get to pick a slot? Because that's gonna make this a lot worse.
Let the games begin. Pick a
Uh-oh.
Good
spot
luck,
to
Rick.
drop from.
Oh wow.
Oh, no, that's BS.
Oh no, that's no.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
wait,
Uh-oh.
no.
Maybe no.
Oh, good.
Sad.
Death zones work.
I mean, yeah, they do. They do work.
That's unfortunate, Rick.
That mean the audience got me?
Hey, you did get a Michael Bay explosion
I
though.
believe it did, yeah.
Oh, I think
no,
I
I
picked
guess-
the one that killed you. Too.
Oh, we are only barely ahead of the chat. The chat is killing us right now.
I did
Try
not.
another one.
Yikes.
How many pawns does each player start with in a game of chess?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
I should know this.
Uh-oh.
Oh crud.
How many pawns?
I'm.
Yep.
I'm guessing
Where's the chessboard in our house when I need it?
there's a lot of chessboards in our house, actually.
There are a lot in our house, but we just don't have
Oh,
any in our office.
dang it.
I did know it.
It's
Oh, I
just
got
me.
it right by guessing! Yay!
Oh
Teaching,
no.
teaching saved me on that one when I had to read that Good story.
So I was
Oh, man.
briefly.
Oh no! Math!
Uh-huh.
The bane of all of us.
Everyone else
Oh,
is playing
man.
along.
Okay, I'm gonna try really hard.
Better than you.
Oh god.
No!
Oh,
Everyone's
no.
so much better at math than me. Stop it! You're making me nervous.
There's just something about numbers, right? Only time for one or two more bits of math.
Oh, three-way tie.
Oh, man, hey.
Rachel had my back.
It's almost like we're professional basic mathers.
I'm so sad.
No.
Oh, sad.
Even in this game, math kills us.
Oh. The audience is right on your tail, Heather.
Oh, I know.
You know what? Rachel had my back on that, and I resent everyone else.
Because we tried.
Players left alive will go to the final round.
All right, Heather,
Next
you or me.
question.
Uh-oh.
How long does it take a freshly laid egg to hatch into a baby chicken?
Druid facts. Uh-oh, I should know this as the owner of Sugar.
You probably should.
I don't know it.
I'm
just gonna guess.
gonna guess. I have no idea.
I also
I
guessed.
think we did this in school.
Really?
Huh.
So
That
I
was
watched.
not something I talked about in school.
Oh my god.
Druid facts.
I watched a
Only
Mystery
ghosts got it
Science
wrong.
Theater 3000
That
short
sucks.
that covers
Nice.
Let's keep moving.
the chicken of tomorrow.
Calm down. Find your center. What's keeping you balanced?
Oh god. Nothing?
Oh no, science.
Oh no.
If I don't get this right, yeah.
I was gonna say, you and I should both get this, Heather.
I have guessed.
I've guessed, and that's it.
This.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
Oh,
my
I got it
victory
right. Okay,
pose.
cool.
Someone
Yeah.
again?
You always have to
You'll
think
need
about
to
what
control
makes you
lesson.
dizzy.
Ear.
No, I don't want to teach. I don't
My
wanna
inner
learn.
ear.
This one lets you
Uh-oh.
protect yourself with the
420.
password.
What?
Enter
Uh-oh.
a real four-letter word with your device.
Oh, this one's
Oh,
so
this
hard.
one is okay.
Make
This
it
one's
to
hard.
guess. If your password gets cracked, you die.
No dirty words.
Now everyone else will try to crack the
Heather.
passwords.
Okay, let's crack these passwords.
Yeah.
Guess either password on your device. You get a clue if your guess has a letter in the right
Okay.
spot.
All right, I'm ready.
I will reward you all for every password you figure out in time.
I hate all
Oh.
of you.
Was I the first one that guessed
This is
that
a
one?
team effort, so share clues out loud with each other.
Dogs. That is
You
weird.
did that one.
Foot.
Panda's not a four-letter word.
This is Ross's. So what do we know about? I've already put book, so don't do that.
You tried book?
Ooh, there's an R in it. Okay. I put tree. That's what got that up.
Starts with a G.
Oh, it starts with a G.
Starts with a G.
Gree.
G-R-A.
It's G blank A, so GRA.
Grab.
G-R-A.
Grab,
Oh,
baby.
You got it. What was it?
Wait, why are we trying to kill them?
Oh, it
We're
was
so
grab. Oh,
bad.
I'm so close to just using that. Oh
No one
man.
gets out of
Me,
the eye.
this is just payback.
Versus.
I got too
Oh.
excited.
Also, Heather, it literally took me 3 seconds.
Yeah, 3 whole seconds. That was not hard.
That was the first word I picked.
That was the same one I picked too.
Man.
Oh, I'm alive again.
Heather's
Oh,
back.
that's not
Cats.
fair.
9 lives.
Time has come.
Heather Mythos just applied right there.
Heather Mythos. Yeah, yeah.
Heather.
All right, Ross.
Mythos.
You and me were the furthest up there. We gotta bring her down.
But we
Yep,
give you
the rest of us
All
don't have a
right.
chance.
I am so angry.
He grumps.
Hey, grumpy boy.
category.
Gotta bring down Lurch here.
Locations in Game of Thrones. Let's see
Oh.
the right answers.
Oh,
You advance
nope.
1 space.
I was
for every
gonna
correct
say
answer.
good luck.
He looks like that. If the little Heather person was red, it would be that character from Looney Tunes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah.
what was that thing's name?
If a ghost
Is it
catches
just a
up with
thing
you,
or something
they
like
will
that?
steal your life force.
I'm sure
Then
there's a
they
name
can
for that.
escape and win
Somebody in the chat looked
The
that up.
audience person is on the bottom of the screen.
That's what they do.
Get a third chance to have them catch up to you.
Parts of an animal cell.
Time is almost up.
I don't know.
It's weird
science.
that it's an animal cell and not.
Oh,
like,
I
a
do
human
know.
cell.
Just kidding. I'm coming for you.
Oh, dang it.
Better than I thought.
Our audience is good too.
The audience.
Yeah,
is really good at
92%.
this.
Dang, smarties.
I get the feeling this is just going to end up being us losing to the audience.
Oh no.
Hey,
Narnia. Hey, I do know this one.
I've never read any of.
Oh yeah, the
these
librarian's
guys.
gonna know.
I've never read any of these.
The children's librarian's gonna know.
Yeah. Literally the children's librarian.
Hey, I got them all right.
I have not.
Stay away.
Hi.
He coming for you. Man, 9th grade science class is important.
Right?
Like, the last time I
Yes.
used any of this. Yeah.
Hey, I'm actually
All
doing
y'all
good
stop it.
Coming for you.
We're after you.
though. I think Ross just got you. Oh no.
Oh,
No,
close.
he's one behind.
Getting close.
Oh wait. That darkness came too fast.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh no, I never read Canterbury
don't-
Tales.
I
I don't
think
actually know the Canterbury Tales that well.
I guessed.
I also guessing. I have no idea.
Based on what I know about the Canterbury Tales.
Ah.
Yeah. Tales of the common people.
Oh no.
Oh, is that what it is?
Ooh, I'm with
Oh.
Ross now.
Your life force.
I'm good now.
Yeah,
the
I'm
ghost
totally
can
not
smell
gonna make
your
it.
life force.
I'm definitely not gonna make it.
Dear.
Ooh. Druid fact.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna get it right though. Druid fact.
Why are we getting so many druid facts? This isn't fair.
I
Person's
rigged the
murdering us
game.
and or has murdered us.
Druid fact. Oh wow.
Druid fact,
Totally
baby.
got that one
Ah,
wrong.
dang it.
As long as I beat Jordan, I'm fine.
You're definitely gonna beat me. Let's be real. I'm guessing on every last one of these.
With a werewolf.
I've never seen any of these.
I don't.
I've never seen a single one of these. That's a problem.
I don't know. I just hit a
I went ahead
button.
and collected them. I
And
went
I'm a
ahead and
bougie
selected them
person,
all,
I
but
don't
I'm
know
pretty sure, yeah, Lone Wolf.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Ah,
Dang it.
yes.
Oh, Jess is alive.
I'm alive.
Oh, she took it.
And Rice.
Novels.
I've never read an Anne Rice novel either.
I'm
I'm
pretty
a
sure.
librarian.
Ross.
About the first.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
man.
she went through a weird phase.
She
go
did.
through- Yeah, she
Oh.
Absolutely did.
Let's
What?
call
Just
that
got the-
fluke.
Oh, because I
You know,
can't
she
get the
just
last
got
one.
The rights back to interview the vampire.
Oh,
Oh, really?
This will slow you down.
Skull
If you wanna
wallpaper
break
for
through
my
that barrier,
actual
you
house.
need to
me too.
ace
Or my
the
Animal
first
Crossing house.
And if you're
Palindrome.
still
Oh,
through,
jeez.
you have to get all 3 answer choices right.
Ah.
Words. I live.
Jess
Jeez.
wins.
I beat
Yep.
Jordan.
Rachel and
stole
are
Heather's
competing for last
body.
place.
Jessica.
That's the only thing I was gonna win.
Jeez. All right. So before we carry on, so everybody
Watch
is
the credits here, or
yeah.
Jess
So real quick while we watch the credits, though, the chat is telling us that everybody except for Jess and I is quiet. So we may
Okay.
need to get everybody to boost up their
Boost my signal
their sound a little bit.
how does that sound, everyone?
Oh, that's a lot more.
My sound.
A lot more
crystal
sound.
clear? Can you hear the dulcet tones of my voice?
Yeah. So everybody's saying kind of soft. So sorry,
Is that
guys.
What
better
about
for
me?
you guys?
Okay.
Is this working a little better?
So they're still saying it's quiet on our end. So Jess, can you see if you can boost?
I'm working on it. I'm working on
Okay,
it.
All right.
Is mine any better?
That's a lot louder. So
All right,
Yeah, you
everybody
sound
talk.
louder to me.
All right, I'm talking. Can you hear me? Anyone?
Am I talking a little bit louder for everyone?
Podcast, actual play of Murder House, whatever it is.
murder trivia
Murder
party.
All right, it's better,
party.
worse, or about the same.
Electric Boogaloo.
So I'm waiting to see who's if anybody says anything here.
Yeah, I was about to say, is the chat saying it's any
yeah,
better,
I don't
worse?
I don't know. They haven't said anything right now. Rachel's
Okay,
good. Ross
I'm
and Rick
good.
are louder but still quiet. Heather not
I
sure.
can boost
Okay,
myself even
uh,
louder.
What about me?
Check 1, 2.
Yeah,
Is that worse or better?
just
Check
boosted.
1 2. Check 1 2. I'm saying words.
Hello,
and
hello. Mic check. Anyone there?
Yeah.
To
Unfortunately.
me, I don't sound any different. I just had to change.
Yeah, you can.
I applaud your showing. Rick.
Wow.
I did not realize. Wow. All right, Jess, you were there.
Were
the
you
whole
aware,
time?
Jessica, that you were always the caretaker?
All along.
My lord.
Oh man.
My lord.
All right.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm just going on the assumption that that fixed the problem. Let us know if it didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're
yeah.
all a little bit
Alright.
louder, so hopefully.
Do we
that
have
will solve
any
the problem.
like questions or anything y'all would like to shoot our way before we start again?
Or any hard razzes to those of us that didn't win.
This guy.
Or like,
For those of us that
Praise.
don't know what a horned toad is.
yeah, that's weird, y'all. It's like a little spiky lizard.
Why is that common knowledge?
I don't know that why that's
Because
considered
Fort
common
Worth
knowledge.
has a college called Texas Christian University that's
That
got
is the
purple
horned
and its
toads.
mascot is the horned toad and it's a whole deal.
I didn't know that was their mascot.
I read it in a book
Oh.
when I was a kid. So.
I had a lot of lizards as a kid and I liked
Librarian.
lizards. How did you not know this? Like,
It's
come
mainly
on.
because you're a druid.
I knew you
Jess.
had a snake, but
I had a lizard
Should
too.
we restart if there are no questions?
Yeah, and you can play with us. Yeah, so you can play with us, guys. On the bottom right-hand corner of the game, it has a 4-digit code. If you go to jackbox.tv and put in that code, you will join us in the audience and you can play along with us.
Yep. And you can
Yeah.
use your phone or your computer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
phone, computer,
I did
Android,
not
tablet,
know
whatever.
If you let this play long enough, there was a credit song.
yeah, I
There is-
didn't know that either. I
Oh,
kind of
hey,
love it.
additional
Yeah, there we
sewing.
go.
I'm digging it.
All right.
Yeah, this like
I like
very strange, I don't know, kind of a dance. Okay. This is what I do at tables. A lot of hand motions. I don't know.
Yeah, we've gotten really good at just doing the person standing there bobbing their head dance when we're at the table.
I died of a bad password.
Yeah, so did I.
All right, let's do it.
Rick
All
unknown.
right, sequel time.
All right.
Ah.
Oh god.
Screaming.
Oh, Rick and
so,
Heather need more
yep.
volume.
Need more volume.
Need more volume. Need
More cowbell.
more
I don't
cowbell.
know how else to
Whoa.
turn
How about that?
Deja vu. I could have sworn I just murdered you. First
Uh,
World
question.
Junior.
Yeah, on
First
is it your
question.
birthday
White blood
today?
cells that play an important role in immunity.
Okay, Rick, you're good now.
All right.
Use your device to answer the question.
Oh, on her's birthday's tomorrow, guys.
Oh, happy birthday.
I also don't know the answer
my
to
God.
this.
Cool. Happy
Oh no,
birthday.
it's things. Oh god, these are just letters. Oh wait, I know
Oh,
this one.
crud, I do know the answer to this. Why did I pick that answer?
I got psyched out.
I'm pretty sure
Alright,
that
I
T
tried to turn
cells
up
is
my
something
volume.
in Resident
Hopefully
Evil.
that's better.
Who got the
I know it's the
question
T
right?
virus, but it's close.
No, it is
Hey.
T cells. Ah. As soon as I pushed T cells, I was like, oh wait, no, it's T cells.
Oh, your juniors are dead. Well, maybe dead.
Only one of us will leave this room alive, Jordan.
To be fair, I'm gonna be first to die. We all know this.
Dictation.
Oh,
Oh, you gotta type.
hard.
Oh gosh. Wait, I can't hear this, so this is gonna be extra hard for me.
Everyone else will be typing too. And if anyone does a better job than you die.
I-
Let me lean back
Oh,
in
no.
this chair and get
There's
my feet up.
subtitles, Jordan.
Oh, is
And
there?
we begin. Dear police.
Oh, it's on the screen
no
also.
need to stop by again. That's quite enough. That said, Officer
Oh,
Jones
that's
and Officer
Yep, I'm done.
Smith
I'm
are
already.
a delight. Officer Smith did a proud
I can't
in
watch
some
this and type at the same
blood.
time.
Officer Jones took a video.
I miss
to
those
social
old
media.
things that had the things.
Time's up.
I did real
Kingdom's
bad.
gonna do a
Oh, I
quick
did real
editorial
bad.
review of your work. And here's how you did.
Boom.
Did anyone do better than you?
Yep.
Oh. Screw you, Ross.
I didn't even
Oh.
try.
Bring my voice
Oh,
to where I get
jeez.
Something better than this.
Oh.
Oof.
Bye.
Wow.
Oh.
I'm sorry, by the way. I really did
Don't
really
be
well.
sorry, Ross.
Ross.
Yeah, that
I'm
is hard,
always
especially when I can't
sorry.
hear it.
So you're aware, Ross, my ghost will be vengeful and retain all my spellcasting.
I kind of figured.
I kind of figured.
Oh man.
What do sumo wrestlers throw in the air to purify their ring?
I'm gonna guess, but this makes sense to
I
me.
am gonna guess. I have
Yeah.
no idea. Do not know that. I didn't know they threw anything in the air at all.
I didn't either.
Almost out of time. Who picked? this.
Yeah,
That's
I
like
didn't-
classic purification, y'all.
All right, I did get that
We
right.
always
I guess.
purify with salt.
Yeah, when in doubt, salt.
Yep.
I really
Also,
thought it
line
was
of salt keeps
flower
ants
power.
out. So,
well.
Yeah.
because they're
Oh wow, we've got a big audience. All right.
Yeah, but
Hello, everyone.
also to on her,
Hey, everybody.
happy
Whoa.
birthday to you and your wife.
Oh.
Wait.
I love
Quiplash. Is
Quiplash.
Quiplash inside of this? This is a game,
is
a
awesome.
Jackbox game in a game.
This is Ception.
Okay.
Type in the
What?
funniest answer you can think of and hit send.
Okay, Rick, or no, it's Ross v. Rachel.
Oh, okay, so we're not playing
Okay.
this. Okay.
Let's see
I
here.
did this
So
timer a little
random.
longer, mostly so I have
I
time
love
to
it.
wriggle the Quiplash
I love
race
it.
back into his crate.
bum bum bum.
Are there any questions that we can answer for you while we wait on them? That'd be a great thing to do for 21 seconds. Or you can just look at our faces.
Or Jordan just laughs at the screen and says nothing.
The best name for a 1970s
Oh,
TV show about
no,
a
so-
detective who solves
sorry.
crimes with help from a wisecracking teenage werewolf.
Detective who solves crimes with help from a wisecracking teenager.
All right, everyone.
Oh,
Oh, I know which one's the
jeez.
best.
I
I know
think
which
I
one's the best.
Done.
Done.
Oh man.
I lost.
Oh
I'm
man.
pretty sure I lost.
Okay,
Oh,
let's see
that
what
was
people think.
That's a great one. Audience, are you getting to vote on this too? Because that's really funny.
I think
Yeah.
they are allowed.
Yeah.
I didn't get a single
Oh.
Someone in the audience back.
A
one
pity
person in the
vote.
audience gave you a pity vote.
vote. That's
You
what I
cannot
got.
compete with Ross's level of pun. That
Oh
Yeah,
my
no,
goodness.
that was
we
so
need
good.
to see if that
I really
t-shirt
can't.
we need to see if that t-shirt game lets this audience voting thing happen because that's a fun game to
Yeah.
play.
I feel like this needs to be. I'm gonna write this down.
One of the same bloodstains.
What?
A murder most howl.
Really brings me
Yeah.
back.
Patreon shirt right there.
True, that does sound great. I would wear it.
Oh man.
I would use a unit called a bolt if I was measuring what?
Oh.
Oh, I know the answer to this.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do know this.
Anyway, Jordan, you were saying before you stopped in the
Yeah,
Quiplash
sorry.
started?
So it's funny. So on her and his wife, or her wife, I'm not actually sure your gender. Sorry. So he said
Their
they said-
wife.
Yeah, sorry. They said that they catch up to them to their wife in age, and that's like me and Jess. So Jess is a couple, a month and some change
Oh,
up.
there you go.
older than me.
About 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months older than me. So
That's fun.
Which
Yeah.
of these book sequels is not real?
Ooh, books. Dang, Ross over here is cleaning
Oh.
up.
All of these sound fake.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's not real.
I'm really needing to like read some more books.
I'm not sure on this one
Of
to
the
be
classic
honest.
I know-
They're not as select all.
Yes.
Yeah, all the others are real. 100% real.
I knew the first two
Oh,
were real.
wow.
One. Yeah.
Man, I am.
And I knew
awful.
Paradise Regained, but I didn't know about the Tom Sawyer thing because I'm not a
Oh,
I
huge
knew
Twain
the Tom
guy.
Sawyer one.
Wait, so Tom Sawyer Detective was
Oh,
real.
I
Ooh,
Oh, man.
poison.
Player a poison pellet.
Y'all suck.
Haha.
Pick a chalice to drop your poison in.
Let's see if we abide the classic rules.
Yes, are we going to? We should.
I mean,
abide
I
by-
do.
I mean, I don't
Now
know.
it's your
Find
turn to
out.
play. Pick a
Although apparently
chalice
those are
to
just
drop.
rules we follow and no one on Earth follows
Yeah.
them.
I have no idea what you're even
Just
talking
us.
about.
After Heather does the
Yeah,
picking, we'll
after
tell
she
you.
does it, we'll
Well,
explain
she
what
will
that
tell
means.
Somebody didn't follow
broke
it.
The rule. It was Rick.
Look at his face.
Wait, which one did you drink?
Okay.
The rule is you do not put it in the Holy Grail because
And
these
the-
are the cups from the Holy Grail, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
The rule is I'm here to kill everyone.
You're.
I
a
mean, that's his inner
person.
GM coming out, guys. Like,
That is
Yep.
our house
You heard it
rule,
here.
and you're supposed to keep it.
Everyone watching the
I'm
stream
doing
is
so
very
bad.
well aware of my
Players left
predilection.
alive.
Rick doesn't like rules.
Next question.
All right, Jess,
Rick
you and
hates
me.
the rules.
Which language uses
Oh,
a
man.
syringe?
Oh gosh, it is me and you.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Cyrillic. I know the
Um,
answer to that. Ross probably
I
does
think
too.
I know
I
the
do
answer to
too.
this.
Pretty sure. I'm gonna really cry if I get this wrong.
We're both word people. We're gonna have a hard time.
Like,
Almost
just
out of time.
bawling.
Pick
Don't cry.
this.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hey,
whatever.
I knew a
Ooh.
thing.
Hey, good job, audience.
Hey.
100% of the
Yeah.
audience and 100%
Hey, go
of us.
guys.
Good
Nice.
work, everyone. No in letters.
When did the Red Baron shoot down planes?
Oh, hey, something I do know.
This one I don't know.
I know this one. This is good.
I'm just gonna guess.
Red Baron makes me think of frozen pizza.
It does. That's the only thing I think of is pizza.
It's like pizza.
No.
Hey, I was right.
Dang it.
Boom.
Yes.
I wanted to say World War One, but then I
Yeah, the
picked
Red
two.
Baron flew for the Germans and a biplane.
Well,
I
World War
don't
One.
learn.
World War One was the end of a lot of really big, kind of like the Ottoman empires and stuff. So barons, I don't know. That's where I was at.
Oh, hey, look.
Yes,
It goes to my Aunt
Baron
Mildred, who's
von
writing on this
Richthofen.
mirror.
Richthofen?
Consistent handwriting.
Okay.
Now, Aunt Mildred is going to write a different word. But so will everyone else.
Okay.
Draw a word on the mirror.
Oh,
to
no.
sabotage Aunt Mildred's.
Oh no.
Go ahead and start writing.
Oh gosh, how am I gonna pick?
Pay attention to the words as they appear and try to spot my auntie.
No one's gonna do the classic. Fine.
Well, I know which one Rachel's was.
Well, we know which one of these is. It's not.
So many convincing words to choose from. Now, type the word that Aunt Mildred wrote, or you die.
Or you die.
All right,
The
let's
real
see.
Aunt Mildred, please stand up.
No.
Looks like there's no fooling you.
Real on Mildred,
skinnier.
please stand up.
I'm sorry, Ross.
Oh.
No.
Someone in the chat just asked, did Rick just pull a cat out of his computer?
Yes, I
That's what we always do. You don't have a
did.
cat
There's
down
a
there?
hamster wheel in there, and then they keep powered, but I trade them out every couple of hours.
They get tired.
Oh,
God, is Jess gonna win again?
She better not.
I think
Maybe.
Jess is gonna win again. We need to catch
Jess
her.
is good at this.
Well,
Well,
If
So
this
far.
was movie trivia, I would be whooping all of y'all, so you know.
I taught middle school for a long time. I'm very good at handwriting.
You're also certified English
Oh,
and
jeez.
history and math.
Oh God, I don't know.
Yeah.
Answer that fits the category.
Oh,
and then press
good lord.
submit.
I guessed.
I have no idea.
yeah, I have no idea on this one
Time
either.
is almost up.
I don't listen to
I'm
death
never
metal.
know
Yeah.
I don't either.
I,
Oh,
Hey, okay, good.
well.
Oh,
fine.
dang it.
Celebrity perfumes.
oh, gracious.
I have no clue.
I know one of
Time is
these.
almost up.
Oh, man.
Those all
Yeah.
seem
Oh.
feasible,
wow.
Dear.
and so
I
I,
don't know
chose them all.
Bieber.
Oh, dang it. Justin Bieber has a perfume? I did not know that.
Stages.
Ah,
Boom.
I should have known No One Spells Katie
Ha ha
like
ha.
that.
Poisonous plants.
Oh,
Oh, dear.
gracious. Really?
I don't even know what that is.
I'm
curious about Christmas cactus.
I know.
yeah, what is a Christmas
Oh.
cactus?
Oh.
Why don't we have these
None
in
of
Texas?
Maybe it's not even a real
Wow.
plant.
Oh, I'm catching up to the audience.
Oh
There's
no.
at least that.
Oh no. The darkness comes.
Oh,
Jess is
no.
gonna flip and win again,
Dude, she's
guys.
crushing us.
Yeah, really.
Oh, man.
Sales.
I don't know why I'm so good at this today. I'm sorry.
Time is almost up.
See, Rick, you probably know this one.
Ah, dang it.
It's all of them.
Ah, missed
I
one.
wasn't. I thought a
Isn't the
sloop were
Scout too?
smaller.
Crud. Ah.
I believe they're shallow bottom.
Ah,
So I think they still have a single cell.
those are weird answer choices.
Yeah. Get a little geometry in here.
Well, a
Something
little
I'm actually decent at.
bias.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
Wow. All right.
Wait, what?
Straight,
Straight
angle,
angle?
seems pretty contradictory.
I thought that it was
That
like
actually
complementary angles was a thing. Whatever. I,
What?
don't know.
Complimentary ankles.
Oh, crud, leap years.
I know the answer to this because of a coworker.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, I'm not good at this.
This was literally the leap year.
Yeah, this was the leap year.
yeah, this was the leap year.
Damn it.
I'm
Oh.
coming for you, Jess.
Oh no, Rick's
Oh.
coming for me.
I'm totally getting eaten by the darkness.
NATO.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's
Time is
right.
almost up.
Don't know.
Dang it. I
Yeah,
should have
try not to
known.
butcher
It's North Atlantic.
the
Canada,
Warsaw
yeah. All right, there we go.
Still some yummy life.
Oh
Do it,
man.
Rick.
Rick.
No!
Yes, take it.
Tea for the
Oh,
night.
dang it.
If you want to break through that barrier, you'll need a perfect answer to this question.
Perfect answer.
Yep.
And that includes the third answer choice now, too.
I think he's gonna get this one though. Yeah. That one was easy.
Yeah, that was fairly easy.
All
Hey,
right.
I still beat Jordan, and that's what matters.
Everybody beats me.
And
Yeah.
the rich get richer.
Hey, that was pretty good.
Oh man.
That's pretty good.
Somebody commented,
Okay.
could we make
Hotel
it
Highlands
hard?
is-
Yeah, Jess, you need to turn down your volume a little bit, apparently.
I'm loud AF.
Oh, is she? Okay,
Yep.
I'll turn it up.
Jess has gone too far.
Sorry.
All right.
All right, I
Curses.
cranked her
Wrong
down.
handwriting. Jessica stole spirit.
Stolen
Jesting
spirit.
poison.
Yeah, y'all poisoned me.
Quiplash,
Ooh,
lost.
Quiplash.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not good with the
Low words
puns.
per minute.
Low words per minute.
This song
Yeah,
has
that's-
It's like some
lyrics.
80s, like,
Mm,
you know, movies. I don't know.
I definitely should have played
Yeah,
on my
I feel
computer
like-
because
I'm digging this.
been on my
I feel
phone.
like I should be driving off in my DeLorean right now. Anyway, do we want to go ahead and start another game, or do we have some
Hanging out
questions?
with this cool vampire
yeah,
yeah,
so,
any questions from
uh,
you guys, real quick?
Jess, can you say something real quick? Let's just make sure the levels.
Yeah,
are
I'm
good
saying
for
some
everybody.
words. How's it going? I'm saying lots of words. It's really weird to try to say things when you're asked to just say something, you know?
Are you upset, Jessica, about the lack of Drake egg? Are you wanting to hold on to the eggs?
I would love to have eggs personally, but we'll see. I don't know how much sense it makes.
When we phrase it like that, it suddenly sounds like you're just wanting like an omelet.
Yeah.
A Drake omelet.
She
You guys
thinks you're
never
after her
watched
eggs.
They're
I
red,
only
you
eat
know.
one.
You know what sounds delicious? Battered duck
Could
omelet.
go a bit
Uh,
lower.
That's true.
Yeah, our mixer's a little finicky, so like turn it down like just a teeny tiny bit.
Okay. All right. Any questions from the audience? Or else we're gonna keep on
keeping on.
Yeah. Hope you're having fun, by the way. This is very fun
Yeah.
for
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun times.
I wish it was movie trivia, though, because then
Well,
I would be
again, we'd
whooping
like
up.
This,
Yeah,
we
or
like this
are we
opportunity to
gonna
actually
be,
get to
like, the
sit here and
third?
hang out with our
Yeah.
friends.
I don't know.
somebody
I think
asked
so.
if Ross is muted.
Is Ross
Uh,
muted? No.
No.
I'm not. I mean,
Should be.
y'all can hear me, right?
I can hear you.
I can
Can
hear you just
indeed.
fine.
Yeah.
Huh. Weird.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Maybe he's just being quiet. Are you
Maybe. I
nervous,
mean, I
Ross?
wasn't saying anything for a while. How old? I mean, yeah.
Oh, he's just saying there's a
Apparently
delay
you're
when he
just
talks.
delayed.
But I'll
Yeah.
still talk.
Okay,
forever.
okay. Yeah, because I was like, I've got that maxed out. There's nothing I can
How
Oh,
do.
many
about it.
hours of Pathfinder do we play per week?
Oh. weird.
So the standard answer for that
8 to
is when
12?
we aren't under quarantine, 8 to 12.
Yep.
Yeah.
So a lot of that also depends on. We've kind of reached the point now where almost all of our Pathfinder is recorded.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
We do
That's
have
a
like
very
little we
some.
play.
I think you guys play we play a Reign of Winter game, Jordan and I, and then you guys play a
Iron Gods.
Iron Gods.
Iron
yeah.
Gods. There it is.
It's
Well,
it's
and
very-
then we have a 5e game that we play every now and then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Humblewood.
I don't approve of it.
Humblewood.
You get to play as
that's
owls
just-
and stuff. It's cute.
Yeah, I'm
That's
playing a
fair.
pop pop.
Yep. She a
That's
little
fair.
raccoon.
Yep, I play an
garbage
owl.
panda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a trash
But
panda.
yeah, when there's not a quarantine, we tend to record for about 8 hours a week, so we get about 8 hours worth of playing in there. Although I don't know if the after parties and postmortems really count. That's more just kind of hanging out and talking shop. But
Yeah.
True.
Follow-up question: no regular Pathfinder 2?
What?
we are playing a little bit right now of Fall of Plaguestone, mastering the
Trying
rules
to
set.
learn the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have some plans. I won't go any further. That's kind of a Twitch exclusive.
Yep. Also,
So-
Y'all
oh
heard it
man,
here first.
questions coming
Yeah.
fast and furious. Are you not recording during quarantine?
Oh, we're gonna be recording.
We are. It's just
You-
been working out kinks.
Expect to hear a little bit more about that coming up here shortly. We were fortunate enough to get a little bit of heads up about the quarantine beforehand and able to record up a little bit. So everything that you've heard thus far has already been pre-recorded before Texas went under a quarantine. That will be changing shortly, but expect an announcement to kind of cover some of the details of how we're going forward. Let's just say that you will continue to get a new episode every week.
Okay, next
And
question.
every 2 weeks as far as
Yeah.
that.
Next question. Any games y'all are looking forward to getting to stream, and who is most excited and most nervous about streaming?
Jordan was most excited.
I've been waiting for this for like months. Months, y'all.
So Jordan most excited, Heather most nervous, I think.
Yeah, definitely. This is. I mean, you think I'd be used to doing stuff like this, but it's different when it's live.
Yeah.
It's different
True.
when we get to talk directly to. We answer emails and all the rest of that, but talk
Yeah.
directly to you.
Longest
I'm personally
marathon
interested.
session.
Well, here, quick round table. Everyone, shout out the game that you're most interested in playing for the Twitch stream.
Jordan, go first.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna steal
You're like
Kingmaker.
Ross. Kingmaker. All right,
Yeah, I'm gonna steal Kingmaker.
good pick.
I've never played it.
Who's next?
Ross?
we need more Heather
I guess-
volume.
I guess I'm next. I want to do Resident Evil 3.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a
Resident
great
Evil
one.
3.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Rach.
Rachel?
I want to finish that VR escape room. that
Oh,
Jordan
yeah.
just had me play.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's called the Room
It was so
VR.
much fun.
We'll
Yeah.
have 2 cameras, one so that they
Yeah.
can see how ridiculous people look while playing VR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the second one so you
Yeah.
can see.
I do look pretty really good because I am very affected by what happens on
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she gets freaked out. It's hilarious.
Once the quarantine's up, for sure. That's called the Room VR. It's a little Lovecraftian, like, very fun.
Somebody
It's
guessed that
super fun.
they thought you would want to play Untitled Goose Game.
That was on my
I have
list.
played that. I freaking love it, and I would definitely play it again.
That would be
What about
fun.
you, Jess?
Well, I was gonna say Untitled Goose Game, but
You can give
Yeah.
them that win.
Yeah,
you know what? Yeah,
absolutely.
I think that'd be super fun to play.
Yeah.
I really wish we could play State of Decay 2, but it's just not stable enough for multiplayer, so it's kind of annoying.
Mm.
Yeah. It's true.
Heather?
I just want to make Jordan play some horror game. I don't even care.
No, we gotta do.
Playing us.
We gotta do horror VR though, because like I've been playing Half-Life Alyx, and that game is terrifying, like pulse-poundingly scary. Even though I played like all the Half-Life
Heather's
games.
vote is Resident Evil 7 VR. It
I
sounds
thought you were
like.
gonna say
Oh,
Animal
man.
Crossing.
Oh man.
man.
All right, Rick, what
And
about
Rick?
you?
Maybe something from Soft. So maybe
I
Sekiro
still
or
have
Dark
Beyond
Souls
my
stuff,
PS4,
man.
actually.
yeah, some Dark Souls. I heard a recent. I think it's just a fan demand or whatever it is that maybe they might be doing a Demon's Souls remake
Oh,
for the
yeah.
I've heard
PS5.
about that.
Oh,
yeah.
So that
interesting.
would be interesting if that happened. But
Ooh, you
yeah.
know what else? Horizon Zero Dawn, because it's amazing.
Oh, dude, yes. That
And,
game is amazing.
Zero. I love Horizon Zero.
And Skyrim, because then we could make one of our characters.
We
That'd
can
be
play
fun.
Skyrim in VR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not any good.
Oh my
I've heard it's terrible though.
Oh, is it?
do you have any
Oh.
other?
That's what
Do you have
I've
any
heard.
other questions from chat, or
let's
should we return
see.
back to the game?
Oh, we now the
Longest marathon session. What is our
Hmm.
longest marathon session?
As a
What, 8
crew,
hours?
Yeah, I
as a
think
crew,
so.
our longest session was 9 hours.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I was
Yeah.
part of that one.
There was a lunch
No,
break.
it was
So.
yeah.
there was a because we started in the morning. We started at 10 a.m. and then we
Mm.
played for 4 hours, and then we took a break around 2.
Mhm.
Did lunch, came back. I think everyone stretched their legs, and then we went again. It was because we that was right before we got ready to go to PaizoCon last year when Heather and I
Oh
went,
yeah.
and we needed to record up a couple of episodes because we were going to be out of town for a while.
Gotcha.
We didn't want to fall behind.
We might have to marathon again just before for Jessica becomes a Jenkins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, boy.
Assuming
So,
that we're all
outside of that,
free in October.
I
We
think
better
Heather
be
was.
free in October. Oh my god.
I think Heather was a part of the 13-hour marathon game that I ran before.
Yes.
I'm too
Fun,
old
yeah.
for this.
Good gracious, you probably fit 2 meals in there then. 13 hours. That's
Yep.
nuts.
All right.
Yep.
I think after that we had. Have we played any Starfinder Adventure Paths?
Yep.
I have not.
Not to completion.
We
Yeah,
started.
that's completion.
We started the first one,
Dead Sons.
Dead Sun,
Yeah.
and I played my favorite Starfinder character ever because it's the only one I've played. He's
It's the
the
one
best.
She had art. Yeah, you had art done for it at PaizoCon last year.
Yeah, by
Or
Taylor
a year
Fisher.
before last. Yeah.
Year before last.
When Taylor Fisher
And
was there.
yeah, it was amazing. He's
He's cute.
He's got a cupcake.
He's got a giant wife, and he's
Oh,
just
that's
a
awesome.
sweet mystic boy.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, no, we actually haven't had the chance to do a whole lot of Starfinder
Yeah.
yet. But
Hopefully
again,
soon.
Florida
something-
keeps us pretty
something
busy.
We're hoping to
Hopefully
do.
soon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Another question. Are we gonna cut our cake with the Master Sword, Jess?
Well, there is a question that says, are you comfortable sharing any wedding details?
There will be lemurs there,
Yeah.
Spoilers.
All right.
Lemurs.
and it is a
Spoilers
sea
for
witch
the
themed wedding where I'm a druid and Jordan's a dapper wizard.
Yep.
Although, I mean, normal wedding clothes, but like lemurs
Yeah.
and like oceans and stuff. But yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Sounds
Well, do we
like
want to do
Then-
another?
Let's
Oh.
do it.
Let's do another one. Yeah. Also, somebody said Jessica Jenkins sounds like a Marvel character
It does a little
does.
bit.
because you got the
Yeah, it does.
alliteration
It's
going.
good. It's a good alliteration. I like it a lot. I also think of Howl's Moving Castle with the Wizard Jenkins, which is where Jordan got his name.
Yeah, that's
his
where Wiz
handles.
Jenkins comes from.
So,
It's not where he got his name. It's just the handle.
I said handle secondly.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Shall
But
we go and
are
get
you going to cut your cake with the Master
Oh,
Sword?
yeah.
Me? No.
I was gonna say I don't know if
That's
we've
just one
gotten
of
to
the
that detail yet.
Also,
So it's
Zelda's
on the
not
table.
I mean, I liked Breath of the Wild, okay, but Zelda's not my jam. That's more Rachel, Heather, everyone except me, really.
I was gonna say y'all walked down the aisle to Song of Storms at my wedding.
Yes, this
Yes.
is true.
Yeah.
I like how she
Um,
always phrase it. My wedding.
Another quick
Rick was
question.
just a
I
centerpiece.
planned it.
Another quick
That's
question:
true.
would you consider
As you showed up
streaming?
that day.
Yeah, would you consider streaming classic games like 16-bit JRPGs, etc.? And on those lines, favorite SNES
Yeah, I
and
would-
Genesis games.
I would kill for a chance
Sure.
to play my single hands down favorite Super Nintendo game of all time, which is Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger
Yes,
Trigger.
they have a
is the
PC
greatest
port,
single
don't
JRPG
they?
ever made.
We
I
might
will
be able
fight
to figure
anyone
that
about
out.
Yeah, they have a PC port, I think, so we could actually like stream it
Hmm.
because we
Yeah.
don't actually have
Either
any.
that or some
yeah.
Link to the Past would also be cool.
Yeah.
They have the. Well, I wouldn't play. I wouldn't probably play the remake. I'd probably play the classic one because.
All right,
That's
you know what
awesome.
I want
Anyway.
to play?
Oh.
The Sega Genesis Jurassic Park game where you can play as Velociraptors.
Oh, I've heard that was really good.
It was so
Oh,
fun
man.
when I was like 6 or whatever.
Oh man.
I would love to stream
Hey.
that because dinosaurs.
Oh,
I was
man.
gonna say the only like the Super NES game that I played that I was like super obsessed with was Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
Freaking
Yeah,
loved me
Donkey
some
Kong was
Donkey
great.
Yeah, Donkey Kong's awesome.
Yeah, my brother and I knew like every single level. We knew exactly what we needed to jump to get everything. Like we were Donkey Kong fans.
Well, I liked
Alright.
that because that also had co-op, right? Because didn't that also have like you could play Diddy Kong
Yeah.
on the SN or
Yeah,
on the
you could do
Genesis
Diddy
version?
Kong.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right,
Let's do
let's
some
do
more
another.
play.
Yeah,
let's
let's
do
do
another
one more.
segment.
All
Yeah.
right. Fine, let's get started with another game.
You
Last
guys, you guys get us
one.
talking. We're never gonna play.
It's
Let's
true.
do this.
Let's do one more game.
I've hit sequel.
Uh-oh.
We
That's
may have
to
waited
come
too
back
long.
down to the,
It's upset. We
We
have
might
sat.
have-
Too long.
we waited too long.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'm gonna put everybody back on the chat real quick. So 1 second, y'all.
Back it up.
Beep.
We have to have the final showdown between Jessica and I.
Oh yeah,
yes,
all the marbles.
absolutely.
Or we create a three-way tie. One of the two.
Or we go all the way back and we play that weird alien game that none of us have ever played before.
The weird.
Oh
alien
yeah, the push the button
Yeah.
game.
No.
Okay.
Murder.
All right.
Murder game.
We went to Meta.
All right, y'all. Join this.
Gotta look at this one.
Oh no.
Oh, nice. I have glasses.
Who am I this time?
Oh, I'm
I'm
the
Ah!
the two-headed heart. Yay.
I'm the same person. Who are we waiting on? Rick.
Me.
All right, let me put us
Almost being
back
Lisa.
on.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
He looks like a planchette.
We'll put up the code here in a second,
He does.
and
Cool
code
thing,
should be up for
something.
you guys, hopefully.
All righty.
Just
B,
to,
C,
to
Z,
respond
B.
to Good Couch, I walked down to just the regular theme from Zelda.
I'm gonna skip
Nice.
those.
Oh yeah, we've seen the intro, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna be in a murder game,
This
y'all
is your
know.
wake-up call Prepare to die.
I'm not prepared though.
I won't prepare. You
Prepare
can't
to
make
die.
me.
Be prepared.
Those free vacation coupons you received in the mail were a trick, luring you into a game.
Kind of like those
with
timeshare
consequences.
invite things.
Oh
Yes.
gosh, those are the
Only one of
worst.
you will
One
survive.
time. Only did it one
And
time.
then
Never
we'll
again.
discover who the true killer is. Just kidding, it's me. It's definitely me. Okay,
Good.
first question.
Oh, Ross, I like your little glasses guy.
What's
I
blocking the
love
man's
it,
face
yeah.
in the Great's painting, The Son of Man?
What?
What?
I don't know what that
Oh.
is.
Device to answer the
Oh.
question.
Oh, I know this one.
I know it. I think I know it.
I don't know
I
this
hope I
picture
know
at
it.
all.
If I don't know it, I'm guessing.
I think I know what it's talking about,
is
but I
this
could be
from,
totally wrong.
The Thomas
And the
Crown
correct
Affair?
answer is
I don't know, dude.
Hey!
you're right.
I just like
I love that
biblical
movie.
allusions,
Hey, that's right. All right.
apples,
Seen that.
Well done.
famous paintings with things in
Boom.
someone's face.
Let's try
I knew it from the Thomas Crown Affair. Love that
In
movie.
theater terms, what is corpsing?
Oh my god, I hope it's number 4, but I don't think it is. That makes me laugh.
Well, I know what I want it to be.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
I
have
gotta,
no
I,
idea.
I gotta admit,
I
I did
do want
theater
it
and
to
I've
be
never
I
heard
have
this
a
term.
guess, but I think I got it wrong.
It's for professionals only, Jordan.
Yeah, clearly, my high school did not have this as a thing.
This.
Corpsing?
I was trying to decide between 1 and 2.
I don't know.
Why is that called corpsing? That's what I need to know.
Because you just killed your
Yeah,
character.
I
don't know.
guess.
Because you broke character, you just killed character. I don't know.
I wanted it to be like being trapped under the set, like dying.
Oh no,
Maybe
that would.
the chat says
Uh-oh.
it's from where you're supposed to be a corpse, but you giggle.
Oh,
Inside the
okay.
box to hide.
We just inexplicably believe
Don't
you.
worry, it's not like your life depends on it.
Alright, I hid.
Now I'm gonna need some
Gonna hide.
volunteers.
Uh-oh.
Good news.
All right, here
I'm
we
giving
go.
you a sword. On your
I'm
device.
a volunteer.
Choose a role.
Oh no,
I'm
Rick's gonna kill us! Why does Rick always
I'm
kill
gonna
us?
skewer
No, it's
this
not Rick.
one.
Slice,
Jordan's
slice.
gonna kill us.
Yep.
You killed me! No, you didn't.
No.
dear.
Oh, you killed
Oh.
Rachel!
Hey, I at least killed
You
somebody.
suck.
That's what you get for beating him over and over again.
By beating him, by beating
By beating me
one
twice,
step
by
ahead of him.
by putting me in last place twice. How dare you? I'm mortally offended.
Remember, dead players are
I
still
like that he gives me
players,
more money
just
because I
more
killed you.
See-through.
More see-through.
Keep playing, and you just might steal someone
See,
else's
we
life
need to
while sitting in
do
the game.
some like
Oh,
Trivial
by the
Pursuit
way,
movie
the
edition
audience
so
is
I
the
can
player
win.
now.
No.
No, no. We all know better than to
If you're
play you
not
with
ready
that.
now, you can join the audience whenever. It's like super low pressure.
Oh gosh.
Super low prash.
I kind of want the audience
Let's
to win.
keep moving.
A little bit.
If I'm
Ah.
experiencing
But I'm
excruciating thyroid
still in the
pain,
game.
Hey, I know
or am
this.
hurting,
Oh, yeah, you do.
Sure.
Do you know where your thyroid is?
Yeah? I'm very well aware.
Oh, did we? I think we lost
This.
Frost. for
Oh,
a second.
hey.
Ross, no.
Uh-oh.
No,
No, it's just
no, I was
delayed.
the only one that
This
missed it.
video is-
I
Which means
guessed.
only you.
Yay!
It's here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Welcome to room
Uh-oh.
237.
Ross is in trouble.
Just Rick.
Mind meld.
Rick.
Oh.
Rick,
An answer
sorry.
That fits this category.
Okay.
Ye old
Okay.
mind
Anyone
meld.
else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die.
Hmm.
Write your answers now.
Dang it, people
Don't know
already
if I
stealing
spelled this
mine.
right, but I'll try it.
I bet I stole yours.
Dang it!
You guys.
I have to. Oh, I know one.
Knowing all this classic literature stuff.
Okay, I thought
We
of
were
one.
lit majors.
I kind of know some Shakespeare. I mean, I don't love Shakespeare, but I know some Shakespeare.
One of you didn't
All right,
answer.
let's see what we got here.
How
Jordan.
dare you?
Sorry, I'm taking.
Jordan
couldn't
I'm
think
seeing
of
this on a
one.
delay,
Oh,
unfortunately.
You're
Heather.
still a death.
Stare at Heather.
That's the important thing.
Wait, did Rick not pick one?
I picked one.
Maybe
Did they
you should
kill me for
renovate
it?
this hotel.
It
I,
lagged,
I
and
don't
so
think
we
it
didn't see it.
registered that you
And
picked
some
it.
complete
Aw.
skeletons.
that's
Oh.
unfortunate.
You must have picked just a second
Whatever.
too
My
late.
ghost will come back and avenge me.
Will it?
Let's
Oh,
try
bitch.
Wait,
It
how
did
am I
last
winning?
time.
Something's wrong. I'm winning.
What's the calorie? And why
Oh,
can't I
Jordan's
stop
winning.
consuming them?
That's weird. I don't like
Go
that.
ahead and answer that first question.
Yay, something I know the answer to.
Who picked this?
Woo!
Oh, wow. I totally missed that then.
Only a ghost got it wrong. Well, that's no
Aw.
fun.
Just say Heather
I can't
and
die
I
again, though.
Yeah, that's why
Can't
they
kill me twice.
in science class you burn
many
something to
Earths
figure
fit
out
inside the
how many
sun?
Oh
calories it is.
God, a bunch.
Oh no.
Lot.
Oh,
About 11.
Jeez.
About 11.
It's a little
I
barbecue.
do not know the answer to this.
I've actually seen that
I
meme.
don't know. I don't know. I guessed.
I did too.
I'm guessing too.
A
Time
bunch.
running out. Who picked this?
Oh.
I didn't. I went too high.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Yes.
One
That
of
went
you
over.
But
is
I'm
still
already dead.
alive.
Uh-oh, it's
Oh,
Ross.
no.
Uh-oh, Ross.
Consequences.
Oh
Oh,
no,
I don't like
poor
that.
Oh,
Ross.
Ross.
Consequences
Oh, no,
for
my
Ross.
comeuppance.
Consequences.
Ah, the loser wheel.
Loser wheel.
You always die in the
This
loser
is the one you
wheel.
get to.
I'm a
yeah, hey,
loser.
there's a chance you survive.
You were not a
Spin it. It's
loser.
fun.
I'm a loser, baby.
Well, so why don't you
So
kill me?
why don't you?
Seemed appropriate.
Spinning.
Oh man.
At least that's a
Oh,
cool way to go. You got zapped.
Boom.
curses.
So sad.
Oh, you
Oh,
lose your
well.
glasses. That's
All right.
That is really sad. They should
Heather,
have kept
you
those
can't
on.
let Jordan win. This is.
I
this
need
is
those
wrong.
to see.
No, you're dead. You don't have to see.
When one player is left
That's
alive, we'll
true.
go to the final round. Next question.
It's okay, guys. I'll choke in
Which
the
major
end.
art movement is not considered modern art?
Ooh, maybe I know this. Modern.
Oh, come on. I don't know.
I think I got it wrong.
I don't know. I guess.
Picked.
I probably got it wrong, so I guess.
Oh, I didn't.
Ah.
I didn't. I got it
Oh.
right.
But the others definitely
Wow, yes,
are.
all right.
So.
Guess
Ross,
is-
Ross is like, I don't do art.
I actually took art
Let's
history
try another
classes. I just forgot.
What's a regatta?
That's fair.
Hey, I know that.
3 art history classes.
Oh, what?
How come I know that word?
I
That's
do
such
know
a
that
weird
word.
Yeah, I don't know where I learned it, but I know it.
I know it from a discovery of witches,
It's a type of pasta.
and just because I'm an Anglophile.
It's a type of pasta.
I know it from some comedy or something.
Everyone again? You all need to be
Somebody
taught
said
a
it's a
lesson.
pastry.
Oh no, he's gonna hurt us.
Tired of lessons.
This guy's mean to
I don't like
us.
this.
He is very
Oh
mean
no,
to us.
rules. Oh, I'm good at
Oh, my
rules.
favorite.
Oh,
It
gosh.
is
I'm
your
so bad at
favorite.
this.
Or time runs
I'm
out.
pretty good at these rules too.
Yeah.
The player who
dang
follows
it.
the fewest rules correctly dies.
Oh lord.
Follow the rules.
Go.
Oh, I didn't get that.
Oh, come on. Jeez.
What? Why am I frozen? Why am I frozen?
Well, it's freezing me randomly.
Speaking of
It's very
rules,
annoying.
Ever used a slide rule? It's kind of like a guillotine. but
Every
for
time I do it
numbers.
right, it's freezing me.
What? This is rude.
Rule time is coming to an end.
Oh no.
Yep, it's gotta be Heather.
Yeah.
You
Ah,
rule
jeez.
follower.
Did you think you were too
Oh,
cool
no.
for rules?
It froze me after every question.
Aww.
Aw.
Yeah, that's very annoying.
Okay,
I don't
with
know
that
what
bear
causes
trap
that. Did you get it?
animation was
You didn't
pretty
get it
good.
wrong either.
He punished me.
I had the same problem.
It was purposeful.
Oh, the audience is getting close
Let's
to you,
keep
Jordan.
moving.
I know.
You know, the
This is
great
a
thing
problem.
about life is that it's full of surprises.
It's fine. My ghost will enact revenge.
What's the name of that fish that'll swim up your penis?
I know it's not a neon tetra.
What?
I don't actually know the.
Druid facts. I think I know this.
How?
What?
I know what it's not.
Is this the thing that's? I think there was an episode of House that had this on it.
It's
No,
been in a lot of
Sure
shows.
there is.
No.
This.
Oh,
I have no
I-
idea.
Heather and I know what's up.
Ah.
I appreciate
Dang
that
it.
Capybara was on there,
It's
though.
time.
Yeah.
I do
Capybara
know
are
that
so
one.
cute.
Ah.
Yeah,
the
they're
moms
very
of the
cute.
wild.
See, I told you I'll choke at the end.
Oh, scratch off.
It's a problem.
You've been entered in my scratch
Ah,
ticket giveaway.
jeez.
Everyone place their
All right.
bets.
Scratch
Go
and
for my-
find
my
3
tried and
dollar
true
signs
technique
to
here.
live. If you keep scratching, I'll give you cash for every dollar sign you find. But if you scratch off even one skull, you die.
This is a reskin of Minesweeper.
It is.
Scratching.
Oh.
Dang it. Ah.
Come with me.
Hey, but I want 100 $100.
All
off
of them
it.
thought you were gonna
Yeah.
die, and you did.
To be fair,
I didn't.
I had a
I
50-50
fully
shot on
did.
every single one of those.
Oh.
The audience didn't, though.
Oh,
Sure.
they thought I was gonna pull it out.
The audience knows not to trust in Jordan's luck.
I know, right?
You know what that means.
Uh-oh, it's time.
Oh no. Well, okay, this is weird. I'm actually ahead of Heather, so is it gonna put me like right behind?
But you're
her?
dead. I hate to tell
Yeah,
you.
that's weird.
You're alive. But can you escape?
Probably not.
I'm going to give you a category.
Bum, 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 bum.
Monsters who fought Godzilla.
I know these.
Tap each answer
those
that
are-
fits the category. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for each correct answer. Well, you would
You
have
really
been
need to
closer
brush up on
the
your
answer.
Oh,
Godzilla facts,
rude.
Sad.
So
He's
mean.
brutal.
You think it was going to be just you? Aw, that's cute. If a ghost catches you, they'll steal your life force. Then they
Oh,
can
it still
try to
puts me
escape
way
and
back
win the
there to
game.
catch her up.
Here's everyone's next
Oh.
question. And they get a third chance to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up.
I have no idea.
How do you not know this, dude?
How do I not know this? I'm.
Oh.
I
barely
say it and I
remember
got one
kids'
of them
books.
wrong. I totally deserve that.
Oh,
I got it
jeez.
right.
I thought he wrote
I
Alexander's
teach-
Terrible
I used
No
to
Good
teach
Very
a
Bad
lot
Day.
of rolled up.
Vitamins.
Oh man.
Oh, what are vitamins? There we go.
Oh.
Boom.
Coming back.
Kind of a gimme.
Oh man, I'm catching up. Come on.
Hey, I know
trying.
My
this.
Moliere.
Oh dear, this I don't know.
What?
I know Moliere.
I
I don't know
enough
those plays.
Moliere.
I know the
Yeah, well,
misanthropist
alright.
or whatever. Misanthrope. Misanthrope?
Hey,
You
Yep,
can't
we're falling behind, Ross.
However,
I'm gonna get you, Heather.
don't
Yeah,
look
I'm
behind
not
you.
doing so great.
I'm gonna
Oh,
get you.
no, the darkness.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Muscles in the human body.
Oh come on.
I don't know.
Time is almost up.
I'm gonna guess again.
Yes,
'cause- Was this covered in y'all's
Wine.
training for?
Oh, I got one
Job
wrong.
stuff.
Yes, yes, it was.
Oh,
Of course it
no, I-
was.
A lot of lucky
Wait, I didn't
guesses.
hit that one.
Hey, at least I'm staying with you.
Uh,
A lot of lucky guesses.
Ross.
That's right.
Never married.
Oh crud.
Ooh,
I don't know. I don't know.
I have a guess.
I guessed. I just guessed.
I have no idea.
If I was British, I might know one of them.
Aha. Got it right.
I got it
I knew
incorrect.
Napoleon
Weirdly
never
got that
married.
right.
I just
Okay,
didn't know
I'll
what
take it.
Right, there's a ghost right behind you.
I didn't realize.
Oh, Heather, I'm so close.
Alfred Hitchcock movies.
Oh, I know these. I don't know if I know that one. Guessing.
Yep, guessing.
I went through a whole phase where I wanted to watch all of these old movies. Dang it.
Oh, I missed one. Dang it.
I couldn't
Was
remember.
it the Vanity Too much? I
Ah.
couldn't remember that one.
Yeah, I couldn't
Jeez.
remember it either.
Oh boy.
Liam Neeson speech in Taken. Time is almost up.
I don't know that
Oh
speech
wait,
that
oh,
well.
I got
dang
I
it.
do know this
I
quote.
forgot to click one.
I think I
I
did
meant to
okay.
click the
I
other
did good.
Oh.
Mwahahaha.
Oh, dang.
Oh.
Get away fast.
We both caught her, and you got to get it.
Because
Good for
I was
you.
ahead in points, I guess.
Moons of Jupiter.
Oh, jeez. I don't know.
I
No idea.
honestly don't
I just know there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, but I don't know the names of them.
A million.
Oh.
Eh.
Okay.
I'm getting you, bud.
Oh, crud.
Ah, Heather gets it
Oh,
back.
Heather got it
Oh,
back.
wow.
No,
Oh,
Bruce,
Heather.
I hate it.
All right, we got to get her.
Uh-oh.
If you want to break through that barrier.
Oh, the audience is gonna get through this barrier.
I know the audience might beat her.
Oh.
And
Uh-oh.
if you're still alive
Oh,
and want to break through.
Oh, come
you have
on.
to get all three
I don't
of
know
these.
Walking Dead that well.
Ah, yeah, that was super easy.
Heather's got this.
Yep. Heather, you watch
Does
Walking
she?
Dead, right?
I mean, I read the comic book.
Ah, dang it.
Good enough. Crud.
Bye, Heather.
Oh, so
I
close.
really wanted the audience to win.
So close.
They were pretty close.
Yeah.
They were pretty
Crack
close.
the opening and then it explodes. Oh my god.
They gotta stop trying to open that.
Oh
That
man.
was wonderful.
Hotel still accepting reservations.
I mean, who's gonna shut down the website at this
It's
point?
just now a
I need a
campground.
movie trivia. I'm good at trivia.
I gave you an out.
Oh, man.
Just
Oh,
Rules.
dude.
I was
They just
told.
They do often kill
Scratch
me,
the
so
skull.
I
world wrong. That sounds wrong.
Didn't even
Oh,
try
man.
mine.
Oh,
man.
Rick, why didn't you mind meld? It's so easy.
I know. Yeah, I've
Nice.
learned
Oh,
nothing
man.
from Star Trek.
Oh man.
I mean, at least try the Vulcan
Nothing.
neck pinch.
All right.
Oh,
so,
man.
Let's maybe take some questions. Wrap it
Yeah,
up.
we'll do some more questions.
Yeah,
See
we'll
if
chat
anybody
some
asked
with,
anything while we were playing
with our
here.
friends out here. All of you fine people that have come out to see us.
Yeah.
I learned an important
Come out.
lesson from this stream so far.
Oh,
What is
And it
that?
is, this is why we cannot have swivel chairs.
Because we're doing this the whole time.
Because I really enjoy this, but everyone keeps swiveling all the time. That's why we have to have uncomfortable
Oh, man.
chairs. Sit up straight.
I was gonna say, if you're curious, we just have normal chairs. We cannot move.
I do not let them swivel.
I'm not even
Oh.
allowed to
Let
do
them
more
out.
than this.
Allergies.
Yeah, we get one of those face, the Hannibal Lecter face mask to attach the microphone to
Oh.
Jordan's face. And
That's how we
man.
fix that problem.
we
Oh,
also don't
man.
allow many fava beans. I
Hey!
still don't.
he has
With the
he has
shining
developed a love of
people.
Chianti though.
Oh no.
Oh man.
There are
Oh no,
no
Heather, it was
women
you
in that
all
picture.
along.
That's why it's so
Heather
creepy.
Mythos.
That is why it's so creepy.
The guy on the side and like the table on the right. and
They
the
all look
background's
the
like a pig.
same.
They all are the same.
Weird.
Fair.
Oh man.
What was so funny?
Okay, so
Yeah, let's
question.
talk to the,
Yeah,
our
question
friends out
here. How y'all been keeping busy during quarantine?
Video games and work.
I mean, I'm still going to work every day, so.
Yeah, I work for a city, so I'll still go in sometimes. Do stuff that they need. But video games otherwise, or reading sometimes.
Librarian.
I know.
Guilty as
I
charged.
That's a
Yesterday I sat in the
Ross
backyard.
spends his free time reading to children online.
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Yesterday I sat in the backyard and pretended I was a flower in the sun. It felt great.
Yeah,
That sounds exactly like something you would do.
it is.
I
Yes.
think I was a flower.
It was nice for a few moments to be a flower in the backyard.
Well,
Yeah.
it's too cold for that right now.
It is not.
I've so far
It
been
is
playing
cold.
Kingmaker and the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Oh my gosh, the Final Fantasy VII remake is so good. I'm gonna not fangirl.
I've been playing Animal Crossing and Generation Zero for a lot.
We actually did keep playing it after the stream, so we.
Because I was
we kept
promised
going.
story, so I'm working
We're
to
working
get the story.
towards it.
Also, I really like games that are beautiful to just roam around in.
Yeah, that game
Yeah.
is super pretty.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's really accurate too, from what somebody who's from Sweden told us.
Yeah, so
So.
it's fun.
I have also, I mean, my job was being done online, well,
Oh,
way before
yeah.
it was cool. But I've actually been learning how to do CAD to start 3D printing stuff. So I don't know if you can see my 3D printer, but yeah.
Very
So yeah, I've been learning how to do some of that just for
Oh, yeah.
something different to try, and because I have easy
Good.
access to the printer now, so I don't have to be like, I gotta wait until I get home to do something with this.
Well, I mean, if you were part of our Patreon last time, we shipped stuff out. Those little.
Oh yeah, the tokens.
Tokens
I
were
made and
printed.
3D printed those tokens. So
Very cool.
yeah.
I mean, I'm still. I work from home during the day,
Oh, you
doing
went
a lot of yard work.
yard work. Weird.
Doing a lot
Yeah.
of yard work. So trying to get
knitting.
our house. I do knit, but I knit the Finnish way. So I don't know how to actually finish it. Because I don't remember how my friend
Was
taught me
that
to do
a pun?
Was
Yeah,
that a pun?
it. Not exactly.
That was a weirdly unintentional
Was that
pun.
a dig at the Finns?
No, it's not. It's just that I don't know how to actually complete the project I'm working on because I learned the Finnish way of knitting and I forgot how she taught me how to do it.
You gotta just keep doing it forever.
I mean, we
So,
can't keep
yeah.
the cats out of the room. I'm surprised y'all didn't hear Mikey meowing in the background.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so
Cats?
somebody asked, how are we keeping the cats out of our rooms?
Oh,
Oh,
we
but we
put our
skipped
cats in
questions,
another room.
Oh yeah.
We gotta
did
go back and answer the other questions.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, we did skip a question.
We like to just hop around.
So
Yeah.
next question. Wishlist magical gear items for each doorkeeper /red shrike.
What?
Ooh.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
if you could have one magical item and just give it to them, what would you take?
I'll just lean back here.
And be like, you're not getting that.
I would
get
give
whatever gear I
Ailsa
want.
celestial armor
Dude, I love celestial armor.
because then she could fly.
Yep, that's a good one.
I mean, can I just have the Holy Avenger?
I mean, if we're going, yeah, you just go big or go home, right?
That's fair. I mean, I went kind of small, but whatever.
Don't those only really work for paladins?
I mean, you can use some of their, like, abilities if you're
Yeah.
not a paladin.
You can use some, but
Ooh, like a greater magic or a greater. No, because he's a wizard. That wouldn't be that great actually. Never mind. I was gonna do a rod, but then I was like, eh. No, rods are great.
I mean, I wouldn't mind just some really cool rods for Darcy. Oh my gosh, brain is like the music's going in the background.
It's
my brain's
live.
over.
Yeah, greater meta magic rod of Quicken.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
why
that's
not
pretty
go
much
big
the
or
end
go
all be all.
home?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
For
I hope Ross gives
Rosamund,
us something fun.
Hey.
well, I mean, it's not fun, probably. I was thinking Bracers of the Merciful Knight.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
here's a fun one. And Ailsa makes sense to have such a thing. The robe of useful things or useful items.
Oh,
That
yeah.
you just have like
Oh,
random
things.
things and you pull
Yeah.
them and you use
Love that.
them.
I love that thing.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Can I get some sort of crazy magical item for Narmer that makes him like gargantuan so we can all fly around the desert?
You need a
Make him
dire
apparatus of the
collar.
crab.
He's gonna turn into Appa.
Get him a dire
I need a
collar
broom of flying.
and you can make him big.
That way I can fly whenever I want to.
Heather, there's
He
a
can
real
already
thing.
Fly whatever he wants.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Heather,
I
there's
can
a
have a
real
fly
thing.
buddy shoot
There is a
to
real
fly
thing
with
that you
me.
can get. It's like 10,000 gold.
Oh man. I feel really boring because I'm like, I just want Sudi to get the body. What is it? Body wraps of the monk.
Shooty, get the
Super cool.
broom of flying, Shooty.
Oh, dude, yeah. Oh man, I should have gone for flying carpet. Why didn't I go for flying
Flying
carpet?
carpet would be rad.
Because they make a family-sized one.
Oh, yeah.
We could all ride. Dang it! I
Yeah,
wasted my wish.
Flying carpet. Flying carpet.
Well, the
I'll
wish
definitely go
isn't going to
flying
come
carpet.
true, so.
Yep. It's only slightly out of
Is
place
it?
too.
Or will they?
You know what's really fun?
They won't.
Those wasp nests that are made of paper and you can throw them down and there's a swarm of wasps.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah,
those are
that's,
weird.
Isn't that a goblin
that's
item?
If you
can
haven't
get?
had enough wasps.
Fun.
No,
wasps.
I had a druid who
No
had one
more
of those.
wasps.
Yeah.
No.
Oh man.
Covered in bees.
What else we got?
Oh goodness. Okay, so looking
There
back
was a
down.
How far ahead have we recorded? We still have a few more.
Pre-recorded episodes.
Yeah, a few
Tell
more.
him more,
And-
Rick. Tell him the plan.
We, generally speaking, we do not record ahead more than just a couple of episodes. We want to be able to. Adjusting to feedback is sometimes like turning the Titanic. Sometimes you just have to hit the iceberg and kind of plow right through it.
Bing off.
That's really not the metaphor I would have gone for.
Too soon.
Yes.
Yes. No, usually we're up by about 2 or 3 episodes. We went a little bit further ahead than that. I suppose a teaser for all of you, a little behind the scenes information. Expect to hear a little bit about our plans going forward in the after party that's going to be coming out this weekend. As far as Tyrant's Grasp is concerned, don't expect an interruption immediately. But with Tyrant's Grasp, that weird thing where if we record 2 episodes ahead, we're a month ahead.
Yeah.
So since it has the bi-weekly release,
I mean, unless we get
but
to
we-
$5,000 on the Patreon, like in a day, and then, you know, that's different.
Then we're
Tell
in
your
trouble
friends.
while this quarantine going on.
Yeah.
Then it gets
we'll do
interesting.
something. But yeah, usually we're just a couple episodes up ahead. For the quarantine, we actually just recorded a ton and got about 7 episodes up.
Yeah.
And which has been good because we haven't been able to meet up to actually record anything in like 4 weeks now.
That's longer than that.
It's I think
It
it's
feels
almost
like
6.
forever. I don't know.
Wait,
It
is
just
it only
feels
4?
longer.
Oh, feels
It
like
just
forever.
feels forever.
Yeah.
So,
What year
but we
is
do have
this?
some plans to.
The worst.
We do have some
year,
plans
Rod.
to compensate in
The
case
worst.
the entirety of this quarantine goes on for a lot longer.
Mm.
So that's what I'll
Okay.
say for now.
Yeah.
I won't ruin the
So
surprise.
you will not go without hearing our stories.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Hearing the pleasant sound of our voice and the unpleasant sound of whatever it is that Jordan rolls.
Our voice? Wait, did we
I'm
just
assuming
murder
Lots of ones.
Oh,
Um,
Narmer.
oh,
Never
Okay,
mind.
so our next question was we finally
Oh.
got down to it.
I've
How do
gotta
you keep the
remove another
how do we keep the cats out of the room?
Wait, which one is
I
that?
don't apparently.
Well, Jordan and I put our two cats and one of our dogs in the master bedroom so that she's not over here.
Yeah, and the other 2 dogs are downstairs in their kennels and usually don't make a whole lot of noise. Usually.
Mm. My cat's actually in the room with me, but she's just sort of chilling on the bed, just sort of sitting there. So
Yeah, Mikey's in here somewhere. He started crying a few minutes ago because I usually feed him around this time, and I'm surprised y'all didn't hear him, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
I can't close the door to my. This is my editing studio. I can't close the door to it because I have a cat that will do everything in his power to break down that door. To the point that even
It's
wearing
true.
noise
It
canceling
really is.
headphones, I can still hear him trying to break down that door.
Yeah,
Okay.
he kind of just claws at the door as loud as he can and then cries
very
as loud
clingy.
as Yeah.
Yeah, this chat has
Well-
some great suggestions for us, like to skip back a second. Like, first of all, yes, greater greater quicken rod for sure for Hollis. And also an instant fortress. That sounds
Oh,
pretty rad.
Oh, those
That
are
sound pretty rad.
awesome.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, if Narmer had a choice, this
Oh,
would be more
God.
for Mystica. But an apparatus of the crab.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Oh,
So
I
it'd be
love
a
that item.
Clockwork Man inside of a bigger clockwork thing.
With the crab claws.
Oh, man, that's pretty great.
Then we'd have to see
Alright.
Narmer doing Zoidberg
Okay.
impression.
Okay, so let's hear Narmer inside of his apparatus of the crab.
Oh.
I'm inside a crab, guys. It's like a turducken, but with a catfish and a crab. It's like a cat crabbing.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
what I'm gonna go with. I don't have anything else to do for that.
You're in the crabbin.
This is the sound of me echoing from inside of here.
I'll add the reverb in post.
Oh, man.
I love
Okay,
it. Oh
all
my
right.
God.
Next question. What is the most absurd character build you'd like to play if the appropriate opportunity came up? And I already have the answer to this.
I do too.
I would
Alright.
I would play a bloat mage. There's never a good reason to play a bloat mage, but I want to really badly, really badly. It is so absurd.
Okay, here's mine. I actually played it though, so I don't know. I didn't play it in a game that Rick GM'd. I really think it would be fun to play an accidental cultist. So essentially, you're like a cultist of Asmodeus, but you think that Asmodeus is just like so great and like the only one doing anything good around here. And you just don't understand that actually what he's doing is a lot of evil stuff. And so you spend your whole campaign forwarding these evil plans and whatnot and not realizing that they're evil. That seems really fun to me.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I've always wanted to do my halfling barbarian.
Yes. Why is this not materialized?
do
That
love
would
I mean,
be
I've talked about it
amazing.
so much, but I haven't done it yet because I haven't finished. But to just have this,
Oh,
it would be wonderful.
I have a second one. And this is one that I was going to do when we were going to do
Hey,
Kingmaker.
only one. Y'all.
Yeah,
are
what
the
happened to
only
only one?
No, I want to tell someone about it. Because we're never going to play Kingmaker. I wanted to play a Minotaur.
You already mentioned this on one of
Have
the
I?
after parties.
Okay, never mind then.
Yes.
I take it back.
Your Dominotaur, you mentioned it before.
Okay, good.
Rick knows all the things we've talked about before.
It's true. I don't know.
I
That's
have to
because he has
listen
to
to you.
listen
That
to it
ain't a sleep.
over and
All right.
over and over again.
All right, Rick, tell us.
All right, so here it is. Vigilante,
Oh, God.
Mhm.
whatever
Already
race
love
that
it.
you want. Get rich parents.
Okay.
qualify for the Noble Scion Prestige.
Oh, I remember this
Oh,
build.
you're
Yeah.
Solve
taking
every
mine.
problem with money, and then do all social skills for your vigilante, and your vigilante alternate identity is just like a word salad version of your original character's name that puts on a mustache, and it's just a richer version of your normal character.
You gotta
That
twirl
is
the
what I wanna
mustache.
play.
Twirl that mustache.
Then
Oh,
you just
man.
have a whole
Oh, man.
you have just a whole group of people that follow you around everywhere. You've got a butler that honestly is probably a better fighter than you. So you're basically like crappy Batman.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right, that's good.
I was
That's it.
gonna say that Noble
Anybody that
Scion
wants to take
Prestige
that, you're
class
welcome
just
to it.
because it's ridiculous, but
Mm.
yeah.
What was
No,
that?
no clerics of Zonkathon over there.
I mean, that's not a ridiculous thing.
That's the most serious option.
Yeah.
It's anathema to end other people's suffering. How do you play in a good campaign? Hmm?
You don't, but
Right.
you make it work.
Sometimes you cannot make that work.
Here I come.
You use the what is it, the injection arrow or dart that like
Oh,
it
that
causes
hurts
a point of
people.
damage before it heals you.
Or like
Oh,
the
you need
arrows that you
healing?
can
Time
shoot.
for a
to...
shot.
Yeah.
You're just
Get
the
a
doctor
sword
from Team
spear.
Fortress 2.
Time for a booster.
Count
Oh,
the money.
What about you,
I'll
Ross?
play a cleric of Zonkathon, and everyone
Alright.
will love it.
Ross.
Okay,
I
so
demand Ross.
God, all right, fine. Jeez. So I'm going to go with one thing I just came up with, honestly, while we were just sitting here thinking about it. I would love to play a grappling-focused brawler
Mm.
who treats every combat like it's the WWE.
I
So
love
take
this.
A whole bunch of
Very
performance
nice.
feats.
Very
make
nice.
Every combat a
Yes.
performance combat, and then just like call every move something.
Can you
man.
smell what the Ross is cooking?
Positive that there were a variety of different. It's not WWE, and I'm not going to in any way equate this together, but I'm nearly positive that there's a brawler archetype that's basically a luchador,
That would be
yeah, that'll
which
work.
is like the WWE but real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll
That's
do.
what's
Yeah.
important.
Someone
You gotta
in the
suplex somebody.
That would also be awesome.
Well,
Someone-
okay, if you
Dang
played
it.
this character, what would be your signature phrase?
Question.
Now you put him on the spot.
I know, I did just put him on the spot.
Well,
We'll come back to it.
Anyway, we'll give
Yeah,
you time to
we
think.
can
all
come
right,
back.
time to lock and pop.
Lock and pop.
Lock and pop.
And then I guess snap his neck.
That's
Oh,
pretty good.
Snap his neck. It's
That's a great coup de
fine,
grace.
it's fine.
There
So
we
you're
go.
taking the brawler. What is the strangler brawler? archetype?
Yeah, I
Strangler.
think so. Something
Snap
like
people's
that.
neck.
Oh man.
Got really dark there.
Oh jeez.
Anyway, yeah.
Okay. Next question. So we've heard the gang attempt Narmer voice on the podcast. May we get everyone to try it now on air?
Ooh.
My name is Narmer. I don't know how to do it.
How do you do it?
You have
You
to
just
kinda
have
keep
to
your mouth
like
open.
not use your lips for anything.
You don't use your lips. You just kind of talk. I use
Suck
your
on
lips a
the
little
dish.
bit, but you
Yeah,
We're
kind
doing
of
only when you
it
say the
now.
bees and bees.
Fit a certain place.
Oh, that's pretty close.
That's actually pretty good.
Rachel's is pretty good.
You just gotta keep your teeth together a little
Oh,
bit.
that's what it
Oh,
is.
keep your
Oh, the
teeth together.
teeth. The teeth are the reason.
I can't do it.
I don't know how we're gonna solve the problem, guys. I don't
Ross
know.
is pretty
I mean,
good too.
Yeah, you
That
gotta
was,
keep
that was pretty decent.
keep the tongue down.
mhm.
All right, Jordan.
Oh man. What?
Do yours, Jordan.
You want me to do an armor voice?
That's not an armor.
I
voice.
can't really do an armor voice. I'm not very good at it.
The
Oh.
real
I
trick
enunci-
is I don't really. You
You
don't
gotta
go
get
up any
the
octaves or anything. He's kind of.
I
He's got a
can't
little
really
bit of
do
a
that.
lisp.
And a lisp.
little bit of
Oh,
lisp.
a
I
mouth
can't do the
guard. That
lisp.
would help.
Yeah.
I need more
It-
practice.
Would be great.
Oh, you know why I
Alright,
think I
Heather.
can do it?
Hey, guys.
It's 'cause
Wear a
I
mouth
had
guard. Somebody said wear a mouth
expander
guard.
back
That's a
in the
good
day.
tip.
That's TJ.
I think that's why I can do it. Is because I had an expander back in the day and I already had a lisp
Oh.
with that.
there you go.
You're traumatizing Rachel.
All right,
Oh,
all right,
man.
Heather. What's yours?
She did hers.
I tried to do it. I can't do it again. Oh my god. Hey guys.
now.
See, I can't.
I
Hey,
can't either. It's
guys.
fine.
I
Of course,
can't.
ain't too bad.
If you ever want to know we're
Alright.
amateurs, this is where this is the moment.
Yeah.
Hey guys, where do we mine for
Uh,
fish?
So here, how about this? We'll move on to the next question, but
Mhm.
everyone in chat vote for your favorite.
Ah.
Yes.
Rick is excluded because he is the
Yeah,
voice of
obviously.
Narmer.
It is Narmer.
Aw.
You can't get it
I All right, let's see.
Oh,
Now,
man.
Shad.
What
Okay.
was okay? Next question. What was y'all? What was y'all's?
shiitake mushrooms?
This thing is taken off moment.
I don't know. Probably when we hit like over 100 like subscribers. That was like a wow moment for me, anyway. I don't know about everybody else.
I don't know if it ever really did. Like, still occasionally I feel like, man, wait, people listen to us? Really? Oh, okay, cool.
I can tell everyone. I can tell everyone exactly what mine was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
Okay.
yours?
So we go to PaizoCon last year.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
this
yeah,
one.
yeah.
I'm sitting in a
Okay.
panel, and I ask a question, and then I get a text message from Jess and Jordan, who
Mhm.
are watching the stream of the panel,
Oh, yeah.
of which people watching the stream comment, "Was that Rick?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, it was.
yeah.
Also, in another panel, and if you ever see this, I appreciate you, and you're a wonderful person. We were walking back from getting lunch, and we're walking by this gentleman. He told me the entire story about. He sent an email before that I'd read about how his group are playing through Mummy's Mask using the what is it, Zeitgeist rules, where you have the two classes. And
I can't remember.
anyway, and I'm walking by. We're just on our way back from one of the shops, and then I hear him talking about the podcast as I walk past. And I'm like, I'm at a convention, and there's someone talking about our podcast while I'm walking by. So I stopped and talked to him and thanked him for listening and all the rest of that. But it was
That's pretty cool.
it was amazing. And for every person that we met at PaizoCon, you people are phenomenal. And
PaizoCon was surreal this year or last year. Like
Ah,
people recognizing
I'm
us.
so sad about PaizoCon
That's,
not
yeah,
being a
that,
thing
now you
anymore.
remind me that it's canceled this year, and I'm
We
sad.
really
Yeah,
wanted to go.
but we are
But-
doing a panel, Jessica.
Yes.
We are going to be part of IsoLayCon on Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. So whatever time you're in, math, I guess. But yeah, it's essentially the same panel we were going to do at PaizoCon. So talking
Yep.
about some tricks of the trade, doing the Q&A. So it'll kind of be like being at PaizoCon, but like
Tricks of the trade. Yeah, sorry, that was too bad. That was
Not-
bad.
That's not too
That
bad.
was bad.
That's not too bad, yeah.
It's
Mm.
tricks of the trade.
yeah.
Ross is trying
Yeah.
to win people over in the
I
chat.
know.
How
Nice.
dare he?
I'm gonna get some extra votes out of this one.
I mean, I think my moment was the same moment as Rick's because I think I was the one that texted him and went, "People know you."
Yeah. I think mine was, and this is way back. We were just getting started, and we did They did an article on Nerds on Earth with us, and like
Yeah.
I think it was like that day that the article came out, we suddenly got like a huge number of subscribers to the podcast, and I just remember thinking, where are these guys coming from? Because like I didn't think we were really that good. Because I'm kind of
Clave over at Nerds on Earth reached out to me and asked me a couple questions and everything else, and followed up with me, and that was phenomenal. And Sarah, who's a moderator on our subreddit, I recall she posted a review on us. I think it was on iTunes.
she
and
said that's
mentioned
also the
specifically that
article.
it came from. Yeah, mentioned that
article.
it came from that article on Nerds on Earth, and no, that was a wonderful moment too. So, yeah, Sarah's wonderful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
She is amazing.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's keep
Making her
going before we run
uncomfortable,
out of time. She
Yep.
knows how we feel about her.
Yeah.
That sounded ominous. Have you ever?
Way to go, Chess.
Oh man.
That is my brand. Okay. Anyway, have you ever? I will ask this question. Have you ever run/played a solo or two-player, just the GM and one PC game of Pathfinder or D&D, Rick and Heather?
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
done that.
Yeah, I actually played through the entirety of
Rise of the Rune Lords and Skull and Shackle.
Can you guys
And,
also do
Darkness one?
Oh,
yeah, and also
the Chiliax one? Yeah.
Council of Thieves.
Yeah, Council of Thieves.
Darkness
yeah.
one? I don't know.
Heather
I know what you're
and I
going
have
for.
known each other for the
Hello,
better part of
darkness,
like
my old friend.
20 years now.
yeah.
So
And there were times
So
when
longer
we
than
didn't
everyone else.
have a game, and so we were just like, screw it, we're just gonna do it, the two of us.
those were dark
So,
days.
They were dark days, but now we have an amazing group. So.
And then they met us, and we became the Brady Bunch.
Yes. 2/3 of the Brady Bunch.
I think it's more that we became Find the Path Ventures.
Yeah,
Hey,
we
we
did.
knew you before then.
The Brady Ventures.
For like
Brady
years.
Ventures.
Oh my lord.
Oh man.
The
All right.
Brady Ventures.
All right. The next question I see is from TJ. Here's a question. If you could have anyone fangirl about you, famous or not famous, who would it be?
Ooh.
I'm gonna throw this out there because I think I've made no secret of my man crush on Chris Evans.
Okay. All right.
Chris Evans.
That's fair.
Nice one.
That's
Yeah.
absolutely fair. Yeah.
I think I would have a heart attack and actually die if Tom Hiddleston said anything about me. ever.
Yeah.
Like fall over dead.
All right, Tom Hiddleston, don't say anything.
Don't even say the word Heather.
Yeah. I know you're watching the stream out there, man.
Oh yeah, totally, for sure.
Hey, me and Tom are close. All right. No, that's not.
If that was true, you'd be kidnapped just so we could use you as bait to get him down here. Just so you know.
Oh my lord.
Gracious.
That's not true. Don't
Gracious.
kidnap me as bait.
All right, here's mine. It's nerdy. Mine would be Emily Axford from Not Another D&D Podcast because I fangirl about her all the time.
Yeah,
and I think
Emily's
we should be
cool.
friends
Yeah.
in real life.
Yeah,
There
that'd
you
be
go.
cool.
So,
Oh geez, mine is hard. There are so many people that I wish. You know, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with Vin Diesel. That dude just looks so cool,
Well,
and I just want him to.
giant nerd.
I want him to come play with us. Like he seems like the kind of guy I just want to play with him, and I bet he'd be a lot of fun to play with.
Oh, I missed a good one too.
yes, good
Henry
couch.
Cavill.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gosh, you just stole 3 of mine. First, I was going to say Tom
sorry.
Hiddleston. Then I was going to say Vin Diesel. Now you just said Henry Cavill.
Rachel, do you want to go
Dude,
next? so I don't
Cavill,
accidentally
man.
Steal yours.
It's okay. Rachel always has a
If
backup.
this were the podcast, I'd tell her
Those
to
were
just
my
go ahead and say it
backups.
anyway, and I'd edit out my response. But unfortunately,
Too late.
we
We're
can't do
live.
that, so
Can't do that.
Pretend, everyone
Yeah,
pretend.
we're doing
Everyone
it live.
pretend that I didn't say anything.
I
Go,
mean,
Rachel.
Okay.
I
All
do
right.
have one that's kind of out of left field.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Because he's like one of my favorite people ever, and I think explains a lot about me and my childhood. I would love if Tim Burton fangirled about me.
That would be weird.
Oh, nice.
That'd be cool.
That'd be
Because I would
fun.
love him to like draw my character Tim Burton style, because it's my
That would be
aesthetic.
awesome.
Yeah.
I love
Fun
Tim
one.
Burton.
I think
And I-
Darcy would do really well in Tim Burton stuff.
Yes.
I
And
think,
yes,
like,
we do
half
know
of
that
the
Henry
characters
Cavill
Rachel's
plays
made
40K, which Rick and I have played
Wow.
before.
Yeah.
Ross?
So Tim Burton, that'd be mine.
All right, I guess it's down to me then.
It's down to you, Russ.
Jeez. I was really hoping I'd come up with something by the time.
It could be anyone in the whole world ever, even if they're dead now. Opening up historical figures. I don't know if that helped or made it worse.
I think you just made
I
it
didn't know
worse.
that was an option, or I would have said Mary Shelley.
Oh,
Oh,
girl
yeah.
was goth AF.
Yeah, that's a good one. You know, I'm gonna pick. With that in mind, I'm gonna pick Florence Nightingale.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah,
There you
go.
she likes cats.
She'll fit right in.
The man
So, woo.
Nice.
Oh, I don't know if y'all can see. I actually do have a cat.
He's just
but
gray.
he's gray, and he's right over here. But he blends in very well. That's usually the
Zoom
cat's
and enhance.
spot.
Zoom and enhance.
But yeah, he's the one that will attack the doors if Rick's
Editing.
there. And then
Yeah,
usually Dexter is over here all sprawled out like a French girl.
Yeah.
But
Imagine
he's
that
not
there's
in
a-
here right now.
French girl.
He
My
does.
word.
He like does it. He like poses like a little. Yeah.
Tell me like one of your French girls.
I'm going to go ahead and change the subject.
I was
Bye.
gonna say it's getting later on the night, and so now it's
Here
like
he
find the
comes.
path
There's
after dark.
Mikey. Everybody say hi to
Hi,
Mikey.
Mikey.
There he is.
I feel like we should just
Yeah,
go get our
Mikey.
cats. Anyway, if you could guess
Go ahead.
if you could guest on an actual play podcast in an epic crossover, which would it be? So which actual play podcast would you want to
Ooh.
guest in? My answer's easy.
Mikey.
Okay, well, go ahead and give yours.
Oh, NADPod.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like, been listening. They started about time we did, so I've been listening to them the entire time. So yeah, for sure.
Rachel.
I don't really listen to any other
Help me out
actual play
directly into
podcasts.
the microphone.
Rachel is a find the
Um,
path purist. No.
Not really. I just I tend to listen to audio
Audiobooks.
instead of actual plays.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat.
I listen to
Yeah,
a lot of
I'm
YA
bad.
because I was a teacher and I still like to stay up on that stuff because I'm still in contact with some students.
Okay, well, unless Ross has an answer, I guess I'll be the other one to answer.
Really. Sorry.
And this one's probably a fairly obvious one, but yeah, I wouldn't mind teaming up with the GCP. I've met Grant on a couple of occasions. He is always a phenomenal fellow son of Dallas.
That's true.
Yes, he's
and I've
from
had a
Dallas.
chance to meet with some of the other GCP guys in passing, and they are always a whole lot of fun.
I would be cool. I want you to be the GM, and I want Matthew to definitely be in the game. That's how I feel about that. And Grant. Yeah. But Matthew's
Yep.
my fave of the GCP.
Yep.
Okay.
That seems like the obvious, but
Yeah, I was gonna say I would do NADPOD just
NADPOD.
because. So here's a fun fact for you guys: Caldwell Tanner on NADPOD and I went to the same school. He was
really?
he was a couple of years older than me, but his younger sister was in the same grade as me. So like I actually know him. It's really weird.
But yeah.
Now we know.
Yeah,
That'd
it's like
be
a
fun.
small world kind of a thing. Yeah.
Fellow cat people over on NADPOD.
Yes, we like cats.
Are y'all Adventure Zone fans? I've never listened to Adventure Zone.
I have not listened to Adventure Zone either.
I've heard good things about them,
Yeah.
but I've never listened.
yeah.
I'm just
Sorry.
weirdly selective. I listen I don't even always listen to us. I listen to NADPOD and I listen to something and Other Bothers. Man, what's the end of the world and Other Bothers for a little while and
I just don't really have time to listen to podcasts. My work is literally a block away. Like
Oh.
I could if I wanted
Yeah.
to. So it's one of those. I'm just not in the car for very long, so
And
it's hard. To,
yeah, podcasts in the cars is where it's at.
Yeah, that's where I listen to my books usually.
and I
All
can't
right.
listen- and I can't listen at work, unfortunately.
Let me see. What's the next question? Do you have any media recommendations for us to indulge during this time of solitude? Movies, series, books, anything would be appreciated.
Do you want to go ahead and start that, Rach?
I have been watching Outlander. And I
Oh my
have been enjoying
God.
it so much.
My mom really likes that.
My mom does
I'm only
too.
I'm only in the first season. People kept recommending it to me. Honestly, when we were on our honeymoon, we got to see some of the, I guess, magical rocks or whatever, and they were like, "Yeah, if you've seen Outlander,
The standing
Craig
stones
Nadoon
up
is what
in-
they're called,
yeah.
but the Standing Stones, yeah."
Magical rocks. Oh
Well,
man.
they are. They're magical rocks.
That's
But
like what
how you
Ailsa would
travel.
call them.
They're
Well,
sis-
in
we're
real
sisters,
life,
I guess.
Jessica
So.
are very similar. But yeah. So as far as series goes, I watched Tiger King. I'm gonna admit it. It was really
Ew,
weird.
boo.
Not
I
my
prefer
thing.
Outlander. Give
Haven't
me that
seen
any
it.
day. It was strange. I don't really know what to do with myself after watching that.
All right.
As far as let me get one book in, just because if you haven't read the Six of
Book.
Crows duology, if you like YA, it doesn't really feel like YA, but it's amazing. I know I've suggested it like 5 times.
I think
and
somebody was reading that on the subreddit.
it's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want something that's good and is gonna like last you for a while, I mean, Supernatural is one of my favorite shows.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Supernatural.
that's a good
Yeah,
show.
there's 14 seasons of it on Netflix, so have
Yep.
fun.
Oh,
And then
Poor Sarah.
books. I've been reading the Witcher novels, so they're
Nice.
pretty good.
Yep. I'm gonna
Oh.
throw one out for listen to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, and then
Oh,
watch
yeah.
Legend of Korra.
Animated series.
Animated series
yeah.
is
Yeah.
phenomenal. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
don't watch
not the
that
James
movie.
Cameron thing with the blue people.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
not-
Yeah.
Also, not the M. Night Shyamalan movie, which I
No,
think
That never
the
existed. Don't
Animated
mention that.
show.
Yeah, the original animated Nickelodeon show is phenomenal. Like punches way above the Nickelodeon brand in terms of being
Yeah.
just epic.
Rick.
I have been watching back through since the new season is coming out the entirety of the Clone Wars animated series.
Clone
And
Wars is
I'm gonna
good.
maybe I'll start a fight here, but starting in about later half of season 2, season 3, the Clone Wars animated series is the best Star Wars material that has ever been released.
Hmm.
So
I don't have strong feelings.
I will stand by that.
Yeah.
It is so freaking good.
I need to
haven't
catch
seen
I
it.
up.
haven't
but it
watched the new
sounds good.
stuff yet, but God, it's so good.
All right, Ross.
Except for some of the droid heavy episodes are kind of meh.
Rose.
Fair enough. Me. So I guess first of all, for show, I would definitely recommend Fringe if you haven't watched it yet.
Oh yeah,
It
Fringe.
is
Fringe is
an
amazing.
older sci-fi show from the late 2000s, but it's really
Very
good. The special effects still really hold up, and honestly, the story is really well done. I love it so much. I have
What
two
was the guy's name in that? Joshua Jackson? Is that his name?
Yeah, Joshua Jackson.
Yeah.
God, he does a phenomenal job, and it's also who's the professor in that? The actor.
I
Rachel?
just know it's Faramir's dad.
Yeah.
Denethor.
I've forgotten his name.
Oh gosh, what is his name?
I should know his name.
I should know it too. I'm the movie trivia person.
John Noble.
Yeah, that's
yes,
it. That's
yes.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is
John
Pacey
Noble.
from Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, Pacey.
Yeah. Yeah.
not the professor, but the
Anything
No,
else?
yeah, but the son, yeah.
the son. Yeah.
Anything
And then
else,
I have-
Rose?
Let's see here, and then book recommendations. I mean, I have a ton.
These are
so
professional.
If you ever want to, if you ever want to contact me like off stream, feel free to send me a DM or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm your YA hookup, but
Yeah.
Ross is good for everything.
There are two series I'll plug. One very briefly. I know TJ already knows I love it. The Dresden Files by Jim Butcher are amazing. There's a lot of books, so if you've never read them, you've got a whole backlog to go through.
I've got that on my reading list.
Yeah, definitely. The other one I would recommend is the Davabad trilogy by S.A. Chakraborty. And that has to do with Middle Eastern mythology, and it's a really cool adventure. She's a really good. So it's definitely fantasy, and definitely got a lot of different twists that you may not normally see in a lot of other fantasy writers. So highly recommend that. Starts with the City of Brass.
Oh, I've heard of
Look
that.
up the-
Okay.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It is fantastic. Read
Okay,
it.
cool. All right, here's mine. So, step one, TV shows. I've got 3 TV shows. One of them is mentioned in the comments, which is funny. The Good Place is the best TV series I have probably watched in my entire life.
Yeah.
It's a 30-minute comedy, but it touches on philosophy. It's amazing.
And ethics.
It's
Philosophy
very
and
good.
ethics
Kristen
is
Bell.
really good.
Ted Danson, which is amazing.
Yeah, Ted Danson.
So good.
I think I've seen part of the first season with you, but I need to catch up.
Do not Google it. If you haven't seen it, there's a great twist in it, and you would not want to ruin it for yourself. The second TV would be Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which is phenomenal.
And it's consistently good. Every episode
Every
is
episode.
gold.
I don't think there's a bad episode
No,
in
there's
all
not.
like 4 seasons or whatever.
It is on my list.
It's,
it is
it's
very,
fantastic,
very good.
yeah.
And it's like hilarious without being like.
It's not trying trying too hard, you know?
Well, it's also not offensive. Like, it's not hilarious because it's making fun of someone. It's hilarious because it's hilarious.
They're not punching down.
Yes.
Yeah,
they're
that-
not
yeah,
punching
that,
down.
yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah.
If you want to listen to something, listen to Hamilton. And then the third TV thing, nailed it. If you want to see something just really dumb that you're gonna
Dude,
laugh
that
forever,
is-
nailed
It
it.
is fun.
It's bad, but
It
it's
is
great. And I identify
heard of this
with
Nicole Byers.
Nicole Byers on like a spiritual level. It's weird. Like
They use some of the same phrases, and it's kind of funny and weird.
and I thought that they weren't phrases people used. And then if you're gonna read a book and you like Lovecraft and you like social issues in your books, there's a book called Lovecraft Country by Matt Ruff that is set like back when Jim Crow was a thing more than it is today, and it follows like a black family who are dealing with Lovecraftian horrors, but that's not the scariest thing in the book, and it's really good. So that's my book recommendation, Lovecraft Country.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's
I also want to
interesting. I'll
mention
have to look
that
into that.
Tilted Axis in the chat mentioned The Expanse, and if you
Mm.
have not
Oh,
seen The
yeah.
Expanse, watch The Expanse.
I read
Yeah.
the
If you
first
like
book
anything
too.
remotely related Starfinder, if you follow let's see, Owen Casey Stevens I think mentioned it. I wanted to say that I know it's a top show for
Jason Bullman, maybe.
Jason Bullman.
Yeah, it was on the list of like
Um,
things that inspired Starfinder.
So The Expanse is just a phenomenal show, and
Also a
it's
great
one of
book
those
series
shows that
too.
was
Yeah.
so much fan demand that it kept going.
I know we haven't seen the second season of it, but the Lost in Space.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Oh, Lost in Space is good on Netflix.
You know what else?
Yeah,
Like
the
the
new one was really
remake?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Altered-
remake was really good.
The first season of Altered Carbon was like, if you want a show that you're gonna think about for a long time, that was a good show.
Yeah.
I haven't finished the second season, so I don't know if that one's good. But the first
Yeah.
season of Altered
It
Carbon
is kind of
super good.
dark. So.
Oh yeah, if you want like
if
super
you're needing
dark,
something
it's very
light, that's not light right now.
very cyberpunk kind of feel. People can't die. Everybody has stacks in their spinal cords. That's like them, and so the rich can just move their stacks to new bodies instead of dying. But the poor, like if you go to jail, you essentially your stack gets put on a shelf, and then they just put you in a random body when you get out of jail. So it's all about like class inequality, which obviously we play Mummy's Mask. You've listened to us play it. It's kind of a thing that we
Interesting.
like to think about. But yeah,
We're big
super
into
good.
our class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, second
Warfare.
season has Anthony Mackie in it. So.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So,
He's a good actor. I like him.
yeah. All right. Let me look at questions before we just continue like talking.
I just
forever.
see nothing but like
Say
people
I
like talking about things that they
Yeah.
like too.
It's true. Oh, here's one.
Oh, and if you did
Oh,
like
Ted.
Six of Crows, you could watch, or she has an adult novel out, Lee Bardugo does, called The Ninth House, which was also phenomenal.
Well, there you go. Let's see. Where is it? Here's a question for all your Lovecraftian fans. Have you seen Cast a Deadly Spell? No.
I've not.
I've
No.
not.
I
Don't know
no.
what that is.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
I
that's
consider myself
interesting.
an amateur Lovecraft scholar, so I'm always interested in anything else that has that same
Mhm.
mythosy vibe.
Oh, and What We Do in the Shadows looks great. Isn't that like a Taika Waititi thing?
Yeah, I think it is.
I think so. I wanted to see it.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, y'all. Any other questions? Because we're probably going to wrap up pretty soon otherwise.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
There was somebody who asked if we'd seen the Dragon Prince.
Oh,
earlier.
yeah. That has
Oh
such
yeah.
I've
great.
seen bits
Yeah.
of it, but
I
haven't-
have not
I
actually
haven't
gotten to
watched
sit
it.
down and watch it.
It has a deaf character who speaks
I
in
know.
sign. And if
And there's
her-
no subtitles.
Yeah, if her translator is not there, then you either
Yeah,
speak
you got
sign or
nothing.
you don't know what she's saying. And it's amazing. It's really cool.
Well,
That
just
sounds
the
cool.
whole series is pretty solid. I will say that the first season, the animation, there's a certain choppiness to the way they move. It
Hmm.
smooths out after the first season,
Mm.
but it did throw me for a while that there was a little bit of this weird choppiness to their animation. But no, it's definitely worth the time and investment.
All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it here, y'all. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully, you can join us on Saturday at 10 Eastern. Not Eastern. Whoa, 10 Central.
Don't join 10 Eastern.
Yeah.
But if not,
And
you know,
people missed it.
see you soon.
It should be mentioned that the con that we are doing there is
No, you'd be right.
is for raising money for a number of different publishers that can't really publish at this
Yeah.
time. So basically keeping a number of different publishing houses in the RPG industry going through this more difficult time.
Yeah.
And I think I mentioned in a tweet recently, but if you find yourself fortunate enough to still have still be working, still have a steady income, still have the extra funds to invest in it, maybe consider going on to some of these places and picking up some PDFs. I know that
Mhm.
there are some great products that you can pick up from third-party publishers. And while I do not allow them at my table for recordings, I do find a lot of inspiration from them, and including them in your home game.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely.
All right. Well, good night, y'all, and
Thank
see
you.
ya.
Yeah, thanks for
Bye.
coming by, guys.
Playing and
Last
asking
second
us
cat drop in.
questions
Yep.
Yeah, that was Ezio.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Take care. Thank you,
Bye.
friends.
Have a good evening or day wherever you are.
Yeah.
Night, Path folk.